The Opie and Anthony Show on XM 202, featuring Opie, Anthony, and James Norton.
One goes in, millions come out. Every cell is dead.
Don't mess with this stuff.
Okay, sirs, here we go.
What is the virus?
In the space of an hour, a single virus has invaded, multiplied, and killed the cell. Continually multiplying, searching for the next victim till there's nothing left to kill.
The answer to infection.
There is no answer to infection. It's already done pretty much all the damage it can.
Fills their veins and blood with pure rage, and then eventually everything just stops.
The virus is spreading.
If this doesn't make you want to throw up, we're failures.
The most annoying thing on two legs.
What a bore fest.
Who cares about the funny? Just bring me the porn.
Aren't we dumb? Hee-hee.
Opie. Oh, do you want to play? Anthony.
I will beat children about the head.
Jim Norton.
I'm dancing. I'm a naked whore.
It's indescribable. I'm trying.
It's like a rape that's covered by insurance. Some of the comments they make are uncalled for.
Why are you crying? The virus finally hit him. Well, with Jimmy, you never know. It could be AIDS.
No. Yes. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The virus that spreads from town to town across the U.S. of A.
I hate you.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Echo. There's a bunch of echoes.
That's better.
How's that?
That's good. And
are we ready to broadcast? We are broadcasting?
Yeah.
You are so loud in my headphones.
Oh, I was just yelling. Like, yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hi. Adjust your headphones accordingly.
We are live in West Palm Beach, Florida. At the Buzz.
Right you are, Opie. Here we are, sitting in the studios. And, wow. Threw this together just in a nick of time.
Yeah, they were plugging in stuff right up to the last second. I just got to do the show without headphones.
Why, what's the matter? Doesn't sound good?
It just sounds god-awful. When you're used to it one way and you hear it differently.
Hold on, let me slide my barber chair forward. I got no wheels on. Look at my chair. It's a barber chair.
I hope I can hear you guys because I refuse to wear those headphones. They
really
stink. All right, here we are, yes, live in West Palm Beach, Florida. Yeah. We came down to West Palm Beach, Florida for what reason? I have no idea, but
the weather
are here. Huh?
The weather.
The weather, right.
Is absolutely the choice, is the reason we came down here. If we got an offer to go to
Chicago. I want to go to Chicago.
That would have been cool. Would have been cool, but cold, very cold. And blizzards, stuff like that. Buffalo, another place. Cool, cold. But here, it's like 80 degrees. So we decided, hey, what the hey-ho, let's go. And we'll hang out on the beach.
I wish it was that easy.
But
we're here because they had the bake sale on Saturday.
Yeah, they had the bake sale.
And we'll talk about that in a couple minutes. And we're here because there's a huge managers meeting for, CBS Radio? What's it called these days? CBS Radio, Infinity Radio?
It's CBS
It's
Radio.
CBS Radio, okay.
Yep.
And I guess all the managers are down here playing golf. It's an excuse to get away from their wives. Oh, big meetings in Florida. Give me my golf clubs and a Cuban cigar. Big meetings here in Florida. It's an excuse to do nothing in the warm weather.
Yeah.
And we got rooked into doing it. And we have to, drive an hour, at 6 o'clock at night tonight to hang out with managers from all over the country. Ugh.
It's an hour drive, and then we have to hang out with suits and talk about what? I have no idea. Because I've heard of these managers' meetings. They talk about, how they're, going to make more money for the company, blah, 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 this, that, the other. Has nothing to do with, this end of it.
No.
You know, the product end of it, the making the entertaining portion of the program for the company.
Yeah.
But for some reason, we now have to attend this?
I guess. And they don't realize we do morning radio. You know, our wake-up call, especially when we're on the road, is about
very early.
3:45 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And dinner tonight is at, I think dinner starts at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
8 o'clock at night.
With some cocktails. Some cocktails for the big brass. They could sleep it off. We can't.
Dinner is at 8 o'clock at night. So if you work a 9-to-5 job, just imagine this. All of a sudden your boss goes, hey, we're going to have dinner at midnight.
Yeah, we're going to start at midnight.
We're going to start dinner at midnight.
We'll be done at 3. I want to see you at 8.
Right. That's pretty much what they're doing to us.
Yeah, thanks.
I have no desire to go to the manager's meeting. It's going to be a complete waste of time.
Well, I told you. It started too late. I could push the car back 15 minutes. That's all I could do.
He's such a buzzkill.
Kenny is, and we've been goofing about it for a while now. Jimmy pointed it out brilliantly that Kenny is the bearer of bad news. Now, everybody has somebody like that in their life, but Kenny relishes it. He loves being the bearer of horrid news. And this trip, is he just enjoying things?
Oh, yeah.
I knew it. Right off the bat, right out of the plane.
We're sitting in here getting ready for the radio show. People are plugging things in. The engineering staff down here has been terrific, and the guys are getting together, hooking up printers and laptops and the Pal Talk cameras.
Giving it a try.
And Club Soda Kenny comes walking in and goes, has anyone said good morning to you yet? I said no. He goes,
no.
And then he goes on a tirade about how that's BS and stuff. I'm like, I don't give a crap if anyone says hi to us. I don't know how to turn that mic. All right. I think I do, actually.
Oh. Are you on, Kenny?
Good morning.
Good morning, Club Soda Kenny.
I will officially welcome you to West Palm Beach to the Buzz 103.1 since nobody else has. All right? I will be your welcoming. All right? I mean, this is supposed to be an exciting thing. They spent a lot of money to bring you down here. We're still trying to find the bottled water they promised us. All right, so I got you tap water, Jimmy.
That's fine, thank you.
Oh, my God.
I've worn a condom since 91. I don't mind some tap water.
Jimmy, you can handle the tap water, Jimmy?
Yeah. I mean, I've had such an exciting weekend.
Right.
I'm so grateful for those stupid blizzards in Chicago. I canceled Chicago. I didn't want to cancel. The club was furious at me for canceling.
Yeah.
So my apologies to Chicago. Those gigs would have been canceled anyway. But I'm looking at this weekend, like, why did I come here?
Really?
Why? Yeah, for the weekend, I should have stayed and done Chicago. I mean, why?
Oh.
There was really no reason to come down here until, there's really no reason to be here at all. I mean,
the managers' meeting.
Yeah, which is a waste of time.
Which we don't have to attend. We shouldn't be attending.
What does that mean?
What other radio personalities are going to be there? What other on-air personalities are going to be at the managers' meeting?
No one.
No one. Just us.
We're going to walk around at a cocktail party with a bunch of suits, shaking their hands. Hey, we're really happy to have you on our station in Alaska. Well, thank you. It's good to be on in Alaska.
Could you get me Purell? Because after every handshake, I'm going to right in front of them Purell my hands.
Okay.
Just to make them more uncomfortable.
I'll get you rubber gloves, too.
Rubber gloves.
No, you should, like the president, make them Purell before they shake your hand.
Yeah, Kenny can squirt Purell in everyone's hand before they shake my
pleasure.
hand. Just to make them more uncomfortable.
My pleasure.
Well, the bake sale was terrific.
For who?
On Saturday. For Club Soda Kenny. Just awful.
He's not happy. For who? We had a good time, but it was with ourselves. We kind of hung out in a
room
in
for
the dressing room,
7 to 8 hours,
and laughed a lot.
Yeah,
hanging out with the Thanster was fun, and E-Rock and everybody, Keith. We all had a good time, but I think the total time we spent involved in some way, shape, or form with the bake sale was about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
About 2.5 minutes.
And we were there for 7 hours.
Of, the quote-unquote work.
Well, we did an interview with the local guys. They were really cool to us on the couch.
They were, absolutely.
And, we walked out on the stage, and all these screaming girls thought that, we were that hot band.
Oh, really?
It was just us. No, actually, they were screaming like crazy.
Jefferson Starship? Who did they think we were?
You actually... No, because we walk out there, and I'm thinking, look at all the love we're feeling here.
Yep.
Screaming girls in the front of this like stage they had set up at the bake sale for the live broadcast, and they all had braces. Just little teenage girls.
Little teenage girls.
No, I really need to be...
Oh, yeah. Wow, there we go. Are we overmodulating, sir? Okay, so can we turn it down and then turn our headphones up so it's louder?
That's not too distracting in the middle of a story. All right.
I don't know. Let me see.
Is that all right?
Turn my headphones up.
That's better?
That's good.
That's better.
All right, so you guys walk out on stage, and the chicks all have braces. Yeah. Not the good kind on their legs, but their teeth.
Yeah, I would have liked a whole crowd of polio victims.
There are hundreds of girls in front of this broadcast center because they want to get a glimpse of all the hot rock stars.
Jared Leto. And, some rock stars.
And the rest of them. And we walk out, they start screaming. I'm like, wow, look at this.
Yeah, we're feeling some love.
We're still relevant with the teenage girl demo.
Some underage love. No.
Then I turn to my left and I see Anthony with a video camera. I'm like, oh, of course.
So I was just videotaping young girls. That'll be on my own website. I'll give you the URL. Private. IM me, and I'll send it to you. As long as I'm out of jail. Yeah, they were screaming because they were on camera. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they started, like, hooting and hollering. And, of course, it's because a real rock star, was coming up behind us.
Right.
And it was just very, very young.
Well, you guys, look, here's you were supposed to bring on Papa Roach. Mm-hmm. There's another band, and then My Chemical Romance. So you guys were going to go out there. I figured be introduced. The show, I say you guys, I figured I would go out as well and, say hello real quick. It's not our demo, we know that.
Quick
Bunch
hello.
of chicks, no one thinks it's our demo, but just to say hi, your morning show's here, just a quick wave. Welcome.
Welcome.
Back off. But, so Papa Roach was the guys you were supposed to be brought on by.
Yeah.
And, so the guys come to the dressing room and they go, well, Papa Roach wants to tell you what to say about them before they go on. Which kind of annoyed me on principle. So we're all walking towards Papa Roach's tour van, being escorted to the bus. And then the guy comes out and is like, well, only people that need to be up here. And that little guy comes out.
Only the guys that are going to be on stage.
Only the guys that are going to be on stage doing the intro.
Papa Roach wants to talk to the guys that are introing them.
So I decided to stay outside the bus and give up on that intro.
Yeah, Jimmy instantly just said, ugh. And walked away from the situation.
Yeah. Well,
which Jimmy did many times this weekend.
Well, I'll tell you.
And walked away.
I didn't like the cockiness of that. It's like, what am I going to say about you?
Yeah.
Your next act, if you were at Ozfest when I was and saw them get booed off after Disturbed, you might enjoy them.
Yeah.
An attitude with me, man. Come on, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy kind of looked at us like, we just got into radio or something.
It was one of those, I kind of felt like I had just got into radio and the band is telling us, like, how they want to be brought on. And it was nothing special. There wasn't this big special thing that they wanted, that they needed us to be in the right location because there were pyrotechnics or something like that, something important. It was like, like we were in the business for a year, and could you just, intro us and give it the big, like... Papa Roach at the end.
This is the funniest part.
Oh, really?
This is the funniest part. They, the lead singer there was kind of talking down to us, like, oh, so you're the local radio guys? Ugh. All right, well, this is what we need you to hype us, man, and get the crowd ready for Papa Roach. And we're sitting there. I'm kind of rolling my eyes, and then one of their guys on the crew goes, holy ass, you're Opie and Anthony. And then Papa Roach, dude, like, totally changed his attitude. Because he thought he was like talking to some, I don't know, just a local
like a year in the business,
like a local midday or something, I don't know. And so the guy goes, oh my God, you're Opie and Anthony. I'm like, yeah. And Papa Roach, then he like
lightened up a bit.
He dropped the attitude, and then we all had a good time looking at the Baby Bird video.
Yeah, Baby Bird.
That brought us all
vomit
together.
Video.
And then we went on stage and we introduced Papa Roach and whatever.
Well, you went on stage. Now, here's the thing. It was kind of a panic move. The guy came. I'd like some coffee, too.
I got it.
The guy comes back and goes, where are you guys? the Asian guy who was at the bus door when these guys went on, who looked like the guy that tortured Mel Gibson in the original Lethal Weapon while he was hanging in the water. Picture that guy with a hooded sweat jacket on.
The guy was also in Die Hard. Was the Asian guy in Die Hard.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. He plays a terrorist all the time.
That's who he looked like.
Yeah.
So he comes back and panics in the room and goes, you guys are supposed to be bringing Papa Roach on. Where are you? No one had come to the dressing room to get...
Yeah, he ran and goes, they're going on in a minute. You guys got a minute. We couldn't find you. Perhaps if you looked in the dressing room with the big Opie and Anthony sign next to it, where we've been for hours.
And hours and hours.
There wouldn't be this big rush.
Yeah.
So, and then everybody backstage is like a power hungry. Stand behind the green line. Behind the green line. Grab these mics. When you come off, hand these mics. We know the drill. Oh, my God. Someone must have screwed up so badly at some point in history where they walked out with the mic and just crammed it somewhere they weren't supposed to, bent over and shot it into the crowd.
I wish it was something like that. The reality is it's just a power trip. People get a little power and they have to use it no matter what. That's all that is.
I was videotaping our intro. And a guy, of course, walks up to me. You know, when the band starts, you're not allowed to continue videotaping. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to. I'm leaving after this. I'm going back to the dressing room. I'm not going to keep video. Don't worry. I'm not going to get a bootleg of the back of the band.
For 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Throw it on YouTube.
From the back of the PA. So it sounds like... Yeah, great copy.
So the intro for you guys, I went to the side. I was so disgusted with I was annoyed, and I knew there was going to be 2 mics, which was fine. I didn't. I was like, go on, say hello, and
2 mics. Why would there be 3?
That's cool, man. It was no big deal. It was just.
3 were requested.
Dude, it's fine.
All right, Kenny.
It's fine.
Jesus.
So I figured the intro would be at least watch the intro and see the reaction, and I'd see my 2 pals. I was on the side with my girlfriend, and I see the 2 pals just walk out. I'm like, where's the... Nobody said presenting your next act is the Opie and Anthony.
I think we were sent down here to be humbled.
It's like...
I think...
Yeah, Jimmy brought up a point that it was like, maybe somebody should have said, here's the morning show from the Buzz.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony. That way we don't just walk out and they think, we're the guitar roadies.
And people might clap knowing the names because they listen to the station. It doesn't be a big deal about it, but you're just saying hello. Everyone knows it's a different demographic. It was all younger, 16, 17, a lot of chicks. No one thinks that's a huge O&A crowd. If you've seen our crowd, it's not that.
It wasn't about us.
No.
I understand that. Completely.
But there's a way to have something not be about you and not be about the show and still include you where it makes sense.
But it was so not about us.
Here's what it's like being down here so far. It's like going on a date with a chick who you know is on a date with you because she lost a bet.
Yeah.
It's just a little different down here.
Kenny brought it up when
it is when we go to Boston or Philly and other places. Just a little different.
A little different. I mean, the brass is here to greet you in the morning and,
not
give you a how do you do? How are things going, guys? I don't know.
Wait, Kenny brought it up? Or Kenny, or is he more now known, the Grim Reaper with bells on his heels. He actually holds his sickle so he can jump up and click his heels.
I told you. Is anyone here? GH, there's only fruit, and it isn't even cut properly. He was talking about how the fruit isn't cut right. you ghoul.
You want to step inside Kenny's head for a second?
No.
Plenty of room.
Kenny, what is wrong? What is wrong with the breakfast?
The roof is on fire from his dry hair.
What is wrong with the catered breakfast? Watch this, guys.
Well, first of all, the list I supplied them is very simple. As long as you can read and understand English, everything is detailed perfectly, what we requested, and the ingredients were not properly provided to us. It was late after, they promised us it would be here on time. I guess the chef couldn't get out of work release program early enough.
But,
they're just scrambling. They just threw our bottled water here on the floor.
Isn't it a tub?
No, it's just in bags on the floor.
Oh, that's great.
Did I understand, like, in other radio stations, they had, like, the Palm restaurant and Morton's catering breakfast for you guys?
Yeah, the good old days.
Get a picture.
Like a month ago. Yeah, that happens.
And what's wrong with the fruit?
The fruit is not cut into manageable pieces.
Manageable, that's what he said. What an ass.
By the way, Kenny's not joking.
I know he's not.
This is the real Kenny. What else, Kenny?
And, I specifically wrote down, like, what fruits we wanted. We got cantaloupe, melon, and grapes.
I'll do some grapes.
Yeah.
I like grapes.
They better be seedless.
I don't know. They're red.
I like grapes with my cement, my morning cement.
Yeah, that was supposed to be oatmeal.
Opie had some cement this morning. It just threw it down. It made such a loud noise when it hit the console.
I guess they mean well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right, listen, we got to take a break. Thank you, Kenny. We are live at the Buzz here in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Yes.
Here for what reason, we really don't know.
We got meetings.
We have a manager's meetings. Yeah, manager meetings, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Mm-hmm. All right, we got lots to do.
Rather attend a NAMBLA meeting at this point.
Me too.
Probably meet some of the same people.
Hey, here's the deal. When we get back, we got to talk about the baby bird video. And the controversy and the emails that were going back and forth as our plane was taking off.
Oh.
YouTube screwed us, and we'll get into that next. YouTube stinks.
YouTube blows.
They absolutely stink. Stupid us. We thought they would have no problem with a puking video on their site.
What's wrong with the little vomit?
They effed us up so bad it's not even funny. We'll get into that. We also have other clips from the Eggnog drinking contest. We got video clips. A lot to do today.
A dozen listeners showed up. They're sitting in a conference room listening to the show.
Yeah, that's another thing. The listeners that wanted to show up and kind of hang out like they do when we go to other places aren't allowed to hang out anywhere near the building. So they're being sequestered like a jury in a room listening to the program.
Yeah, we kind of like when we come to a city and, hundreds of fans show up right outside the station and we take the wireless mics out there and we have a good old time.
Yeah, we couldn't promote it because there wasn't enough room in the conference room.
Well, I guess we're in an office park and they frown upon people hanging out.
Yeah. Our walkover will be to the bathroom and back today.
Yeah, there will be no walkover between the radio portion and the XM portion.
All right, we're just getting going. But when we get back, we really got to get into this baby bird video controversy. It's unbelievable.
Huge.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show, live from West Palm Beach, the home of E-Rock's parents, and a lot of repressed memories.
I used to play Put the Spider in the Bikini. And I tell you, there was a spider in your bikini. You pull off your bikini shorts.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The virus is spreading. Get infected. Opie and Anthony!
Hey, good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. There's that echo again. All right, we'll try it this way. Oh, that's echoing, too.
Can the audience hear the echo?
What?
That's kind of cool.
What?
I don't know if the audience is hearing it, but...
The audience might not be hearing it.
There's a major...
Or is it just coming back from our...
If the audience is hearing it, we could just do like a 2.5-hour show.
That'd be interesting, depending on how many times it slaps back. Yeah, I don't know if the audience is hearing an echo or not, but...
If you're not, you just hear us talking about an echo, we apologize, but we can hear it in our headphones.
Oh.
That's better.
Yeah, I pulled it down. I did. Thank you. All right, we're live from West Palm Beach, Florida. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The O&A virus spreading across America.
We lost the internet, so no pal talk for now and no internet for anything. I was likening this to a submarine that's going down. Like we've been depth charged a few times, and there's some leaks we have to chalk up. And Than said we're reaching crush depth.
That's not all we lost. We lost the chef. We're on our own for tomorrow.
Yes, because of Kenny's rude remarks minutes ago, we have officially lost the chef for tomorrow.
What happened to the frugal gourmet?
We lost the chef. We're on our own for breakfast tomorrow.
I quote, I was insulted, and I shan't be returning tomorrow. So Kenny's going to have to cook. Put the chef hat on that dry head. And just eat eggs with, like, hairs in it. Dried up hairs.
Oh, what are you going to do? The breakfast stinks.
Oh. Now he's really not coming back.
No, he's really not coming back.
Yeah.
It's already official.
I know.
Whatever, man. We could make our own oatmeal. I mean, geez. A little hot water in a package.
So he was offended that Kenny said that, what was it, that insulting the food, or was it the fact that Kenny implied he was on work release?
Yeah, I think that might have done it.
So Kenny's trying to smooth things over.
Oh, I'm sure that'll go so smooth.
Yeah, which means it's just going to get worse and worse and worse.
Kenny has zero social skills.
None.
Zero. When we were at the airport, at the baggage carousel, getting our bags, three of the, what do they call them? Bellhops? No, they're red caps, porters, whatever they are. They come over with the carts and help you with your bags. We have a lot of people and a lot of luggage and stuff. So 3 people came over and started loading it up on 3 different carts. And Kenny, with all of his charm, all the charm he could muster up, was like, I'm not dishing out 3 tips for you people. Only 2. We only need 2.
So figure it out amongst yourselves.
And then one of the porters was saying that they showed up first. And Kenny didn't care. He goes, no, take the bags off that one, put it on this one, and what was his line?
And take a walk for yourself.
Take a walk for yourself. Take a walk for yourself. All right, Flatfoot. 1955 talk.
He's the most embarrassing guy because when he starts unloading on somebody, I just want to walk away. You don't,
Scram.
though. You don't leave.
No, I can't leave. I have to be in the middle of it and enjoy it and savor it. It's wonderful. Like, there are certain situations, like Jimmy in an elevator. I can't be in the situation. I don't want anyone to know that I know Jimmy, so I kind of stand to the side and watch and laugh, but it's embarrassing because Jimmy will pick on me. He'll be like, "Hey, sweetie, I'm a little gassy today," and it's embarrassing because you involve me in. But Kenny is just so brutal to people, and I want to see it up close. Like the second he started yelling, E-Rock, his tail went between his legs, and he just skulked away, all kind of scared and embarrassed. And I'm just standing there openly laughing at the people that Kenny is berating. It's hysterical to see.
It's just unbelievable. It really is.
Tell your story walking.
Tell your story walking. I didn't even know what he was saying. I just know Kenny long enough to know that tone. I just heard, and I had to walk away.
Beat it, scram.
Because you know it's not, thank you all for helping.
Yeah.
He's all business.
Look at the service. 3 people. This is wonderful.
Kenny's all business on the road. All business.
Yeah. So was Hitler when he was going into Russia. And I remember Kenny one time when for those of you that don't know, I know Kenny from way back when I used to open for Dice. Kenny was Dice's road manager. And we were driving from Long Island to Manhattan. I think it might have been to do O&A before I was on the show. I think it was actually to come in and do the radio show. And we're going to the Queensboro Bridge. And we're all in the limo, and it's bumper-to-bumper traffic, and Kenny didn't like the way the driver had went. And so Kenny's like, oh, I told him to go a different way. He's going to be picking up his tip in a teaspoon. The partition's down. The guy can hear it. Kenny's talking to him, but not to him. To him through us.
Like, yeah, you can obviously hear him.
Is the chef gone, Kenny?
Yeah, what's the update on the chef?
Everything is beautiful here. We couldn't be having a nicer time here.
No, they got
Everything is terrific.
Oh, he fell asleep.
I love West Palm. I love the Buzz. I love CBS. I love everyone.
Boy. Oh, they got to him.
Look for the scar on
what
his
happened?
brain.
Everything is terrific. Everything
you bloody
is beautiful.
baboons.
All right, Kenny, thank you.
And I love you guys the most.
So the chef is back?
Everybody's good.
Everybody's
terrific.
Oh, boy, right.
We're having a great time. This is the best show in the world.
Oh, no, they got to him.
They cut out his brain.
I knew it.
The smile that doesn't reach the eyes.
Absolutely like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
All right, so on Friday we did the eggnog drinking contest.
Yeah.
And Pat Fumanaki won for the second time in 3 years, setting a new world record, 75 double shots of eggnog before he finally puked.
Oh, it was great.
And, man, if you didn't tune in on Friday, I don't know what to tell you. You missed an unbelievable show.
What a day for sport.
And it ended with Pat Fumanaki puking in Pat Duffy's face.
Pat Duffy, new intern.
New intern. It has been dubbed the Baby Bird by Joe Rogan. Just an unbelievable thing. It's one of the...
Rogan? I thought that was Than.
Huh?
That was Than's line. Baby Bird.
Than came up with Baby Bird. Joe came up with the concept.
Joe came up with the idea.
Joe came up with the idea. Than named it. Yes, you're right.
Being, from the host of Fear Factor.
Right.
I think Rogan... I don't think Rogan thought it was going to come off. He actually suggested, hey, how about one guy leans over the garbage pail and another guy pukes in his mouth?
Yeah.
And the guy said, yeah, okay, I'm up for that. And even Rogan was horrified. And you know what Rogan has seen on Fear Factor. I mean, the ultimate in gross out was Fear Factor. And even Rogan was stunned when it happened. Video is up all over the place except
YouTube.
For YouTube.
Yeah, so Pat Duffy, he leans back. I think Anthony explained it's like getting your hair washed before a haircut.
Yeah, and you kind of lean your head into that sink.
And where the girl with the big boobies that would massage your hair and give you your little shampoo would stand.
If you're lucky and it's not a guy.
That would be Pat from Menaki just unloading more eggnog than I think he actually drank.
Yeah, what happened
what
there?
Else was in his belly?
How could you conjure up more eggnog? I think most of it was bile and other stomach acids and fluids.
Just like a water like a fire hose, I should say.
Was.
Not even a water hose, a fire hose.
It started out kind of slow for a second. I mean, it started slow for just a couple of seconds. He had taken that last sip from the, I believe, 75th cup, was it?
Yeah.
And he only finished half of it.
Oh.
And then he started puking. So it looked like he had just spit out what he put in his mouth out of the cup. So you're thinking, oh, that's nothing. And it was followed up by a quantity that is, it would be in a comedy movie. They would have something like that. The volume, the sheer volume, was something out of a comedy movie.
It just kept coming and coming and coming.
Yeah.
And then you get a couple of dopes that are commenting about the video. Obviously, this video is fake. Obviously, this is a fake video.
That is the thing to do with these online videos now. You will always, no matter what the video is, you will see at least one post of somebody going, dude, it's so fake.
Well, that's how much vomit there was. It couldn't come out of a human.
Right.
I mean, I don't blame people for thinking that because it's that much. If I didn't see it and actually video it with my own camera and watch it from the, I would have thought that they hooked up something and made it. There's no way a human being could throw up that much into the mouth of another human being. Yeah. And there's no reason they would.
So our own Sam had his camera.
Yeah, I got my camera.
And he got an unbelievable video of the baby bird. And other people, Pal Talk got it. They screen capped it, and Joe Rogan got it on his phone. Jimmy got it on his phone. There were other video cameras. The HD Net people got it. This video was filmed 5 or 6 different ways.
Favorite part for me?
Yeah.
When the intern there, Pat the intern.
His name is Pat Duffy.
Pat Duffy. He had so much vomit on the front of his face, in his nose and mouth and eyes, that he couldn't see or breathe, really. He's trying to, like, spit out so he can breathe, but Pat just kept puking on his face. So at one point he turns his head sideways so he could catch a breath, and Pat, one of the biggest volleys of his puking, hit the side of his head with so much vomit, it went in his ear and covered the side of his head. I swear it was like that final Lee Harvey Oswald shot.
Yeah. And we were asking him later on that morning, how you doing? And he goes, well, I still can't hear out of my, what would it be? I guess his left ear.
Yeah.
I still can't hear out of my left ear because it's still clogged with Pat's puke.
That was, and it didn't just smell like eggnog, which would have made it vile enough.
Yeah.
It smelled like stomach bile. That room, the smell is what got to me. I almost threw up. The smell got to me.
It was puke. It's what causes that chain reaction with people that have a weak stomach, which another highlight that we was kind of overshadowed by Pat Duffy was our own E-Rock losing it about 3 or 4 or maybe 5 times. He had vomited himself, and that was because Sergeant Magoo, another highlight, had vomited into a beer pitcher,
right,
and was drinking it and pouring it into cereal bowls and putting Fruit Loops in it. It was just a disgusting display of vomit talents.
I got E-Rock puking for the first time. He had nothing to do with the contest.
No, he was just trying to mic it, or
obviously E-Rock, one of our behind-the-scenes guys. He was just trying to mic it and just
direct things a little bit.
And he got caught up in the whole thing, and he couldn't handle it anymore.
It's pouring like molasses.
No, Anthony, it's pouring like rice pudding.
It's rice pudding or pancake batter. Thick pancake batter.
We might lose E-Rock. E-Rock is losing it over there.
E-Rock.
E-Rock, did you see that pour?
Turn around, E-Rock.
Get on the mic. Oh, God. Oh, E-Rock. Oh, he's eating Fruit Loops out of his own vomit. E-Rock. E-Rock, you all right?
Oh, my God.
Oh, there goes E-Rock.
E-Rock's now puking.
Oh, an innocent bystander gets hit by a stray bat.
How great is that?
He couldn't take it.
The best part was seeing the big garbage can with Eric bent over and that stupid backwards hat sticking out of it. His little hat was still on while he was throwing up.
And it just continued with E-Rock.
E-Rock is so pale right now, and his eyes are running with water.
E-Rock, look at how thick that is. Go, Magoo, do that again. E-Rock, you gotta look.
Oh, look, watch. Oh, it's like snot.
There goes E-Rock. We found out who had the weak stomach. On Friday. It was E-Rock. I think he was the only one that puked that wasn't in on the contest, right?
Yeah. I got to tell you, though.
And he ended up puking, by the way, 5 times total. 5 times. Yes, Anthony.
Almost lost it.
Yeah.
It came the closest I've ever come to vomiting during our entire radio history. I had that weird, for 1 second when Magoo was pouring out the thick vomit from the beer pitcher
onto his Fruit Loops.
I saw it was stringy and lumpy, and at that point, my throat kind of closed up for a second, and I thought, I can't believe I'm going to puke.
It was coagulating.
Yeah, it was definitely just turning into a mass. Oh,
so it was an amazing day, and we're getting video clips up on opieandanthony.com and stuff.
Yeah.
And stupid us, or stupid me, I should say, during the whole eggnog drinking contest, and especially when we did the baby bird, I'm like, oh, my God, go to YouTube. We're going to get it on immediately. We sent Sam home early to get it up on YouTube, knowing...
And he did.
Knowing we got millions of people listening to our show every single day, and this video is going to be something that everyone wants to see. So in our minds, we're like, all right, obviously they're going to go to opieandanthony.com to see it, but we also want to get it on a service where maybe other people that have no idea about the radio show would also see it, and then it's a good marketing tool. Then maybe they'll be turned on to the radio. That's our logic in pushing sites like YouTube and other sites. Okay,
and a lot of people linked it once it was on YouTube.
Right.
A lot of people linked it to YouTube.
Right.
So they could see it there.
So we're going YouTube. After the show. I mean, Sam's home now, man. He'll be up in an hour. YouTube. We leave the show going, make sure you check out the baby bird on YouTube. And we leave. And then we have to rush off to the airport to get down here to West Palm Beach. And it was on YouTube. It was getting hit like crazy. It was already becoming one of the most viewed videos of the day, just like that. And then all of a sudden, we all get emails from, I guess Eric Logan was the one that found out, from XM. Eric Logan, he writes us all and goes, dude, they just took the video off of YouTube.
They pulled it.
They They effed us so bad, it's not even funny. They really screwed us up.
Because then all the other sites that had linked it to YouTube were then left with no video.
And we still haven't got an explanation why they yanked it off YouTube. Steve, what do you know?
What's the terms of service that says you can't have somebody vomiting?
It's this ever-changing, very arbitrary little set of rules that they set up that, makes them decide whether they want to keep a video online. And apparently we violated those little ever-changing set of rules.
What was the violation?
I don't know. I'm waiting for a call back today from one of the YouTube people.
I bet because it was in the mouth.
I think
that's a corporation, dude. They're run by corporate people.
Now,
it's a massive
it's
corporation.
Google now.
You know how boring those suits are. I mean, what do you expect?
They just wreck everything when big corporations
There's actually thousands of puke videos on YouTube, by the way.
Right.
Thousands.
Nobody getting puked into somebody else's mouth.
Yeah,
and
but that's what we're assuming. I don't know. I want an explanation from YouTube why they took our video down.
They're looking into it. They have the link, and they said they're going to call me back today.
And that's why new ones pop up in their place, because YouTube was the cool place to go to put your videos, no matter what it was. You could pop it up there. They didn't want porn, which is fine.
Yeah.
You don't want porn, that's fine. But everything else, went. And then they got bought by Google, I guess, and a big corporation. And now they got to censor stuff and throw it out. So now it's crap, and something else will pop up. It happened with Napster years ago. Remember when you could just pop on Napster and get anything you wanted? And then corporations took it over, and it turned into a pay thing. That's what's happening with YouTube.
I want to get a bigwig from YouTube on the phone, because they're panicky Pete's over there. When we were on Letterman, our Letterman appearance made it to YouTube. And, that was getting hit like crazy for all the people that didn't get to stay up late that night to check us out on Letterman. They checked it out on YouTube. And that thing was getting hit like crazy. It had over 100,000 views, and all of a sudden, like 2-3 days later, YouTube yanks it.
Yeah, that was because of a copyright infringement.
No, but this is the deal. We talked to Letterman's people. They said we had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
We wanted it up there.
Yep.
We like the exposure that you guys bring us. I'm like, what the hell is going on with these panicky Pete's? But they really screwed us on Friday with the Baby Bird video, because that's all we were pushing hard. I mean, the hardcore listeners know where to find our videos. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But this was a way of getting it out there to maybe people that are kind of, fringe listeners or don't listen at all that might be turned on to the show. That's why we do, stuff like that and promote these other websites. Got to thank Break.com.
Yep.
BREAK.com. Break.com. They're not a bunch of wimps. They freaking threw it on the front page of Break.com.
Yeah, right on the front page.
On Friday. So it kind of saved us, to be honest with you. And as we woke up this morning, the Baby Bird video on Break.com, the video that YouTube won't touch for some reason, is up to 400,000 views. Break.com. Yep. It was on the front page until late yesterday, and now it's like on the second page, I guess. So you go to Break.com. They make it very easy. They only select a few videos every day to throw up on the website. Throw up. And ours was on the front page, and now you got to click the second page, or actually it says like more cool videos, and you can see it for yourself on Break.com.
It's nice of them to put it up and everything, and that's great. But the thing is, that YouTube would have been like that's the one everybody kind of knows and goes to.
Yeah.
So it would have been seen by millions at this point.
Yeah.
It would have been up to millions. They screwed us.
We're done with YouTube. I mean, our videos will still be up there and stuff, but we're not going to promote them as hard, that's for sure. Like, they care, I understand. But you know what? We have a little power here. We got a few million people that are checking out videos on a daily basis.
How many stupid videos of that stupid girl yapping in her bedroom? Like, that's always the number one, one of the number one videos.
Lonely Girl 15?
Oh, Lonely Girl, enough of her, shut up.
With people who take a picture of themselves, these arrogant asses, every day for 3 years, and then montage it. Who cares?
Yeah. Right.
You look the same as you did yesterday.
Yeah.
By the way, YouTube...
Old crotchety men yelling at things.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Let me just finish this really fast. So YouTube said no to the Baby Bird video. Want to give props to a bunch of sites today. Of course, Break.com. Go there. Yeah. The hits are just, the views are through the roof. Almost 400,000 views on Break.com. Also, Dig.com had no problem doing it. That's a cool website too, right, Steve?
Yeah, a lot of very high traffic websites put this thing up and specifically just directed people to this one clip. And so, there was, even the fact that YouTube took it down, we probably got twice as many views on this thing with these other sites helping out.
I understand. Break.com, gave us more views than YouTube would have. Dig.com is digg.com. WTFpeople.com, what's that? I don't know that site.
Another one of those sites that just posts a bunch of weird stuff.
Right. I want to give all these guys a plug today. GorillaMass.net, I know that one. They had no problem throwing it on their front page. HourlyLaugh.com. Laugh is spelled LAFF.com. They threw it up there on their page. DailyMotion.com.
Yep.
13gb.com. I've never heard of that site.
Now we're going deep.
Yeah, I know. We only got a couple.
Some of these sites get a lot of traffic, though. Even though they have weird names, they get a ton of traffic.
CollegeSlackers.com. Best Week Ever TV.
Yeah.
.tv, I guess. And our pals at FMQB.com had the video up there as well on Friday. But we're directing people mostly to Break.com to check out the Baby Bird video, which is, I'm telling you, man, it's one of the most unbelievable videos I've ever seen in my life.
It's really funny. Keith last night was just calling his friends and telling them to get by a computer and watch it. And then he put them on speakerphone so we could all hear them watching it, and you just hear like and you could tell the waves that it's coming in just by the laughter of the people on the speakerphone. Really funny.
There's one part of the video if you didn't see it for yourself, you would think someone just filled up a bucket of eggnog and just poured it on his head.
But no, it is all coming out of Pat.
And by the way, people are still posting Baby Bird on YouTube over and over again.
Yeah. Just post away.
That's our O&A Pest at work. They're just driving YouTube crazy.
Pest, grab it and just post away.
They keep posting it. They keep taking it down. Whatever, man. Break.com, thank you so much. Big plug to those guys today.
Post pornography.
The only problem is they take your whole account away. That's
make up an account and post porno.
One dumb video, and then all of a sudden they take your entire account away, which is that's a major problem, too.
Yeah.
All right, we're live from West Palm Beach. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Live from West Palm Beach, Florida, it's the Opie and Anthony Show.
This is so awful. It's just great radio.
Yeah, what? Sure.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. The O&A virus spreading across America. We're live from West Palm Beach at the Buzz.
The Buzz.
I like their logo, by the way.
Oh, almost made me vomit this morning. It's got that kind of look. You ever see a T-shirt with something written on it, and it looks like it's blurry because of the way it's printed? That's how Buzz looks in their logo. So, this morning...
It's a great idea. I haven't seen that before. That's the first time I've seen that logo as used by a radio station.
Yeah.
It makes your eyes get all, effed up.
All screwed up because it looks like you're out of focus.
Right.
So I saw it first thing this morning, and you believe me, got no sleep last night. I tipped a few back last night with a few of the boys. And it was just kind of looking at it, going, I'm going to vomit. If I look at that, I am going to vomit. Much better now, though. I could look.
Yeah, I see the sun's coming up. They got a nice little porch outside that window, too? Maybe we should open that door. Does that door open?
I don't know. There's a tree in front of it.
Is it a door or just a window?
The door is right next to it, Kenny, and there's a tree. There's a little Christmas tree.
Maybe let some of that Florida air in here.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked.
Yeah, you better get the key.
Good luck getting the key.
That could be a whole another issue, just getting a key.
It's like old school, Kenny. Kick it open. Start shooting.
I'd love to.
Kenny just...
So you didn't get any sleep last night, huh?
No, not much.
Me neither. I slept, but you know how it is when you're busy trying to wreck a relationship because you're a psychopath.
Oh,
and you don't know how to be happy with a person. So when you're happy, you try to sabotage it.
No.
You know how it is.
You brought your girlfriend on the road, you guys. I saw you frolicking.
Let me tell you something.
Yesterday.
We were frolicking.
Let me tell you something. Since you, since we started this trip, you two have been connected at the hip, just loving, kissing, hugging each other, stealing little smooches and hugs every 2 seconds. You could tell they are together and in love.
It's normally the way Steve and I are on the road.
Right.
But he had to bring his wife, so I have to bring my girl.
Can I jump in here for 1 second? We've been on the road many, many times, all right, over the years. And I think Dan might have brought out this observation. No, it wasn't. Who was it? Whatever.
Oh, sorry. Dan,
maybe they could.
You.
I don't think it was you because I told you what someone else told me. Anyway, it's the first trip where we see each other like with no clothes on because it's
what.
Well, I mean,
Excuse me?
We got bathing trunks. We got bathing suits. But it's the first time we're all just walking around in just bathing suits.
Swim trunks
in front of each other, I go down to the water to say hi to Jimmy, and I got just my swimsuit on, and Jimmy has only his swimsuit on. And we're both just kind of covering ourselves up because we're not used to seeing each other like in just bathing trunks.
Me and Jim hung out once in the hot tub in California.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes.
With some broad from Canada.
Yeah, it was Ant and his girl watched me hit on a girl from Canada and do pretty well until Ant pointed out I was like questioning her like I had just arrested her.
Yeah, it was an interrogation.
What are you doing here? Are you enjoying yourself? I'm like,
Yeah, I'm on business. What type of business?
Yeah.
Can I have your number? Do you have any aliases? I really have no rap whatsoever. I'm an ass.
So we want to know what happened last night because I saw you at the beach frolicking in the ocean, arm in arm,
and it was frolicking.
You were frolicking, just like not a care in the world. No one else was around, just walking up and down the beach in the water, getting your toes wet.
Jokes going on. They get each other's sense of humor perfectly. So what are you talking about now?
Look, she's not perfect, but I'm a maniac. I'm mentally ill. Like, I don't know how to be happy. I don't know how to do it. I panic, and it wasn't a big blowout fight. It wasn't like that. There was nothing nasty said to each other. It was just, because we've already had that, it was just, like one of those we both went to bed silently. Like, I knew I could have stopped it.
What was the issue?
I'll tell you, I have to clear it with her if I could tell you. It was
clear it?
I'm such a loon.
Really?
I'm a lunatic.
The second happiness rears its ugly head to Jimmy Norton, he hits it down like a whack-a-mole game.
I am a crazy person.
You really don't enjoy being happy for too long.
We had great sex, really nice. I mean, just loving and fun. And then I became obsessed with the fact, I'm like, she would be happier if I was bigger.
Oh, my God.
All right.
I don't...
All right, you are crazy.
I'm nuts.
What?
I'm a weirdo.
She'd be happier if you were bigger.
Is this what you had to clear with her and just decided to say
No. It was kind of like the whole thing, yeah. But I mean, that's the base. That is the...
That kind of was what
that's it.
That
Wait, how does that come out?
I don't know.
You had a great time in bed, so...
Did you feel that you weren't doing your job?
No.
So everything was fine.
Honestly, she said she's going. Nobody.
You're accusing her of being a size queen.
Well.
Oh my God.
Nobody.
Oh my God.
I'm crazy because
I'm pointing and laughing at him.
Yeah. You're right, as you should, and vomiting would also be acceptable.
Oh.
What's the matter with me?
What is the matter with you?
In the middle of it, and I'll tell you this: she's saying that this is I've never had this before. Like really good things. It was a nice time. It wasn't like it was bad or she appeared bored. It was just the opposite.
That's what makes this great because it sounded like it was a really, really
great
good
experience.
It wasn't like you failed miserably.
No.
You succeeded.
We've gone through that. Well, compared to those failures, yes. I don't know why I do it, man. Like, I want to hear something hurtful. I don't know how.
But wait, so you guys are done. How does it... You got to walk us through this a little bit.
I got hit with this thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, she would be happier. I mean, again, I have to edit certain things because we're on the radio,
Yeah.
But I just, that's basically it. It just came to me.
It came to you because you wanted to start something.
Yeah, I think so.
And what else could you possibly, after such a wonderful thing, what else could you possibly come up with?
Everything you could choose, you decide to choose that.
There was nothing there was nothing she said that made me think that. There was nothing. It was just the opposite. It was all nice stuff. It was all good stuff. That was a great experience. Nothing. I'm crazy.
There is... You don't like happiness.
I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to deal with happiness.
So when there's this pinnacle of happiness, you have to do something to wreck it.
Yeah.
And so the whole night she spent back
to back. Were you back to back?
No, but it was kind of like the night before it started. Like I don't know why it came out, and she was like, what? She's like, why are you doing this? And you never want to hear that from a girl when you're doing that. You're like, why? So I was obsessed with it all day yesterday.
Why? Yeah, why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this?
And you had no answer.
I was like, oh yeah, come on.
Oh yeah, come on.
So then she has to convince you all night long.
No. But
she's not a size queen.
But I wasn't fishing. I wasn't fishing for compliments, or I don't know why. I almost wanted to hear something negative.
Yeah.
Like I want to feel that disgusting from your throat to the top of your pubis. You know, like that torso feeling when you get sick and you're sad and you're miserable and you've been sliced.
That.
It's all I know.
You wanted her to come back and say something hurtful to you
that I could never recover from.
Wow. Dude, you
unrecoverable.
You were frolicking in the ocean all afternoon
I know.
long.
All we've seen is like
it was nothing but kissy face at dinner with E-Rock's parents last night.
It's been a romantic comedy. The whole friggin' weekend watching these two.
That's true. My best
jokes and love.
My best friend's genitals. Julia Roberts.
It has been.
And I'm telling you, she didn't say anything negative that led up to it, or she didn't say anything that made me think she was disappointed. It was just the opposite, and that's why I'm a nut. I'm nuts.
My God.
And I just knew it.
We left you after dinner, and you guys were going upstairs just beyond happy.
Yeah.
Peter Gabriel songs playing wherever they walk.
Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
That's what I wanted to hit me in the groin with.
And by the way, it has to be said, because just about all of us have seen your thingy there. You're not small.
No, I know. It's not about that. It wasn't about fishing for compliments. It wasn't about being rational. It was about handing somebody a pistol and saying, not only do I dare you to put this in my mouth and shoot, but I'd like you to. Please do it.
What if she said, yeah, you're right, I need a much...
Oh, boy.
It would have been...
See, that's what he wanted.
I wanted that. Because it would have been like...
He didn't want, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and I couldn't go with the angle of like, I know that you're not enjoying the sex, because she said the sex was great. I had such a good time. I mean, that was like, it was like obviously a great experience, and she made it known that it was a great experience. So even in my psychosis, I couldn't set myself up like that. I couldn't set myself up to be devastated like that. So I had to go the next step, which...
That is
insane.
It's there is something there that I think has to be dealt with.
Yeah.
I think, like you've dealt with a lot of things on your own, your addictions and stuff, and you've done a bang-up job on that. Well, a couple you still have left over. But like, that's something else that I think you need to work on.
But he doesn't want to be happy in general.
I don't know how to do it.
After Letterman, you seem miserable. And I'm like, Jimmy, you had a great appearance. And we're at dinner and trying to, to pep him up, and you were just miserable.
And I'm never looking for compliments. That's not what I want. I almost want the worst. Like, I don't know how to deal with just everybody's feeling good, and I'm happy, and I love this person. It frightens me. It just terrifies me.
Of seeing somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you should.
She's asked me to.
Oh, boy. God, maybe you should talk to somebody, Jimmy.
She's like, did you call that person?
Yeah, maybe.
I bring people in, like, I'll start with a conversation about something knowing that I want it to go somewhere that's going to just cut my head off.
Yeah.
And then I bring them past the point of no return. They're like, wait a minute, how did we end up here?
Okay, what happened?
How did we end up here?
What happened?
So
we were fine.
So no sleep last night?
No, I did sleep, actually. I was up. She was...
you didn't do the pull the covers where your backs are facing each other?
I did do that.
Oh, that's not good.
But yeah, it's make-upable. I mean, again, there was nothing awful said. It's like,
they'll be frolicking in the ocean after the show today.
Sure, during that manager's meeting. Enjoy yourselves.
Oh, God.
Have fun at that.
Love to be frolicking in the ocean on the dead man's float rather than go to that piece of crap meeting.
We'll have some stories tomorrow, I'm sure.
Oh.
Hey, getting requests for the Pat Duffy puking from the eggnog drinking contest. We got a minute or so before we go to break here, so why not? Eggnog drinking contest on Friday. The video clips are going up. Steve, you're throwing clips up on opieandanthony.com? I mean, we've all seen the main one, the baby bird, Pat from Menaki. By the way, go to break.com and check it out if you haven't yet. It's just off the front page, but it's still way up there on Break.com.
Yeah, they'll be up by later today, and I just put 2 more clips up on Break.com, and I'm going to hope that they link those up as well.
Oh, that's very, very cool.
Wonderful.
All right, but we thought this was going to be the highlight of the eggnog drinking contest, what you're about to hear, but little did we know it was going to get a lot crazier. It was when Pat Duffy, who was in the contest to begin with, and then he received the baby bird from Pat from Menaki as the grand finale. And now he's going to be our new intern because he's just terrific, this kid.
How do you pass him up?
But he bailed early in the actual eggnog drinking contest, but his sounds were some of the best we've ever heard.
This kid's a champion.
Here it is, in case you missed it on Friday. Uh-oh, we got another. We might lose a couple guys here.
Pat. Oh, Pat.
Oh, nice.
Still cold. What else doesn't drink right now?
Magic trick.
I bow to you today.
Did he drink a gallon before he came here?
Wow.
That was like that.
Hold on. What?
Can I get an intern job?
Oh, that's the intern. Yes, hire him.
Yeah.
Connecticut School of Broadcasting guy is out. What's your name again?
Pat.
That was Pat?
That's me,
Jesus.
Pat, we've been doing this. Hold on, we've been doing this for 3 years. I've never seen anyone puke that much.
That was power booting.
That could be the best puke we've seen in 3 years.
Power boot.
Fear Factor for 6 seasons. I never saw anybody throw up like that.
That was Joe Rogan, and we're back live. Yeah, there you go. That's when Pat Duffy lost it. And I honestly, I'm like, well, there you go. There's this year's highlight, and no one's going to beat that.
Had to be, yeah.
And then you got everything else that happened that we've sort of discussed off and on this morning already for you. Don't forget to go to break.com.
Sound was great.
Or opieandanthony.com to see all the videos from the eggnog drinking contest. Bill Burr was in on Friday. I got to share this email. He sent me an email after Friday's show. He heard the eggnog drinking contest on the air last year, and he just knew he needed to be a part of it.
Yeah.
He was calling weeks in advance going, I have a spot in studio that day, right? First, he was obsessed with seeing this eggnog drinking contest live. So he writes me after Friday's show. It says, Opie, I just want to let you know that I just tried to tell my girlfriend and her best friend about the show today. I got about a minute into the story before I was literally in tears laughing. I could barely get it out. I told most of the story laying on the floor. I was laughing so hard that got them to start laughing. When I got to the part about the dude puking into the beer pitcher, I began to gag and had to stop. I thought I was going to puke, but I couldn't stop thinking of that guy that would face the wall every time someone would puke. Yeah, because people were puking all over the place, and the one dude who ended up coming in second place, he was 6'6", 280 or whatever he was.
480, 460.
460. Why am I saying? Yeah,
he's a monster.
He was a monster. Every time someone started puking, he'd turn around and was facing the wall because he really wanted to win this thing.
Yeah.
Because we lost 3 guys just because they were watching somebody else puke.
Oh right, we had the trifecta. 3 guys at once got knocked out.
Let's see. The guy would face the wall every time someone would puke, and I started dying laughing again. I'm still trying to get them to look at the video. They've seen the picture of the grand finale, and at this point they've tapped out. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for giving me the best laugh I've had in 2006.
Wow.
Have fun in Florida, Bill Burr. So, there you go.
Pal Bill.
Yeah, right on. All right, we're going to take a quick break.
That's funny.
We got to get into some pretty interesting stories. It's kind of a weird, slow news day, really. There's not much going on. I mean, a lot of great football games yesterday.
One great football game.
Cowboys beating the Giants there at the end.
Those dirty Giants in their stupid red shirts.
I hate those red shirts.
They're awful. It was good for them. Take a good loss, stupid asses.
Oh, poor Than. He picked the Giants in the football pool thing that's been going on.
Sick of Than and his perfect build. You know what Than has? Than has a physique, and I'm tired of it.
Would you rather your girlfriend go out with someone like Van?
Dude,
maybe you should ask her that tonight.
Believe me. Let me catch them saying hello to each other. No, I'm not jealous like that. She's not like that. She's not. By the way, I trust her like that.
She's a terrific lady, Jimmy.
She's one of my favorite people ever.
You got to give this one a serious shot.
Funny.
Yeah, she's really funny.
Yeah.
The football picks, by the way, are sponsored by Dish Network. More football for you, better TV for all. Call 1-888-GET-DISH. The competition is heating up. We got $10,000 up for grabs thanks to Dish Network. And Travis is still in the lead.
Is she?
Although he lost a little bit this week. Steve and Derek. Oh no, Steve, you're tied with Travis again. Okay.
Oh,
so Steve and Travis are tied for the $10,000. They got Travis got 3 out of 5 this week. Steve got 4 out of 5.
What happens, Ope, if the two size queens come in? What happens if they tie at the end?
I guess they split the money. I guess they split the $10,000.
All right.
Where am I at this point? Am I? I'm moving
not
down.
looking good.
I'm in the middle of the pack now. I got 33 right. I'm 4 behind Travis and Steve. So someone's going to walk away with $10,000. But, what we're getting at, Than was the only one that picked the Giants over the Cowboys.
And what a finish to that game. We got to sit there in the bar and watch that, 46-yard field goal? Yeah. And then all the team comes out and starts congratulating the kicker. It's like, what's this guy's name? Who is this guy? We're patting on the back.
Dallas just replaced their kicker because the one guy was missing all the field goals. That Vander, he was like one of the best in league history, and then he just started to stink, so they gave him a boot.
They said, so long.
That's right, so long, fella. And now this guy's pretty
And that was right down the middle.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. When we get back.
We talked about dinner with E-Rock's parents, which was very nice.
It was a bore fest.
Oh, no, it was very nice.
You got some, observations?
Oh, yeah.
I would like to hear, because I didn't attend, so I want to know what the whole vibe was. And
all right.
It was sexy.
Was it?
Yeah. We had a funeral home.
All right, we'll get into that. And my phone just going off at inappropriate times, thanks to Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Because I still haven't changed my phone ring.
Oh, no, not that one.
Oh, it's great. It's embarrassing for everybody. We'll get into that. Also, there's a guy that took a hammer to his computer because the authorities were closing in on porn charges.
Oh, no.
Right? Is that how it goes, kind of? So the guy, before they arrive, just starts taking a hammer to his computer.
What did he hit?
In a complete panic. We'll get into that story. It's really, really funny. And also, man accidentally, we'll do a whole kiddie porn break, because there's another story. Man accidentally downloads kiddie porn 11 times. He did it accidentally 11 times.
I've heard that story before and given it.
Whoops. Whoops. Whoops.
Whoops. Whoops. All right, we're live from West Palm Beach. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show, live from West Palm Beach.
That's just those guys having fun again.
La, 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 la. All right.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
There it is. We're back. We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. The O&A virus has made its way to West Palm Beach, Florida. Want to say hi to the listeners. They're in like a conference room. Kenny's like, you want to go say hi to the listeners? And I would, but we had to go back on the air, Kenny.
Yeah, we're busy.
I guess the response has been so unbelievable that they're now using 2 rooms for our listeners, huh? There's got to be 15 people here today.
Do they have 2 conference rooms, or is it a closet and a conference room?
I have no idea.
Another studio. We were denied access out of doors. There's a door here that goes out to the balcony, and it would have been nice to maybe catch some of the weather, the lovely weather here.
Yeah, we want to feel some of the Florida, sunshine. The sun's coming up, and they have this unbelievable balcony, like Anthony's saying. You can see the sun, and we just want to open that door, maybe even go out there during the breaks, and they will not give us the key for some reason.
No.
Or the building won't give us the key.
No, that's the runaround. It's the pass the buck thing.
It seems like it's a very strict business complex down here in West Palm Beach, because we wanted the listeners to be outside. And then it would have been cool. See, people just don't know how to do radio the right way anymore. To me, it seems so logical to, figure out how to get this door open. Mm. It's a balcony, and then have the listeners down below, and then we can have a whole thing going on.
A thing.
But God forbid you try to do something a little different with
with radio.
Little
Little fun.
All right. E-Rock's parents, yes. We went out to dinner with E-Rock's parents. Jimmy.
It was really nice. I mean, I figured it would be nice to get out of the hotel complex that we're in. It's a nice hotel, but it's like enough already with the same old people. And then we met Eric's parents. It was myself, my girlfriend, and she kept complaining that the car wasn't big enough. We got into
Jesus. But she's not complaining.
No, I know she's not. She actually said, "Bye, this is a fantastic mode of transportation that we're taking." And I was like, "Yeah, you want a bigger one, don't you?" And she was like, "No, sorry, I can't get you a big black bus,
big black limo, big black Escalade stretch."
We all got into the. It was myself. It was my girl. It was Open, his girl. It was E-Rock and his chick, and it was also E-Rock's parents. And we went to this really nice restaurant / funeral home. Everybody,
he's not kidding, by the way. The restaurant was awesome,
amazing.
It really was, and it's the type of place, if you're young like us, you would go to.
Yeah,
but it was filled with really, really old people just waiting to die.
That's what Florida is filled with.
But Jimmy saw this one guy sit down with his wife, and what did you say he was having for a cocktail?
Formaldehyde. I've never seen an older person.
Please.
I've never seen an older person actually moving. Normally, when you see someone that old, I kept looking for the satin pillow behind his head and the strings. I'm like, somebody is moving this man. There's another really old man who walked in. He had full, delicious bees. I've never seen bee cups.
Really?
Oh, it was nice. He must have been 78 or 79. He was hunched forward, and he had on a medium shirt, and I could see the underswell. He had budding, lovely bosoms.
Bosoms. On a man.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh, my God.
Really, really old people.
I've never seen so many of those canes that, a cane is bad enough. You feel bad. The old guy needs a cane. But that 4-pronged cane, the one that goes, it's a cane and then has 4 prongs on the end. Because you can't hold your balance with just the one prong.
Well, West Palm Beach is where tennis balls go when they have to retire too.
Yeah, plenty of tennis balls
here. There's tennis balls on the
walkers,
on the bottom of walkers all over the place. West Palm Beach is a weird area because we go to the bake sale on Saturday and it's nothing but rock people just having a great time, young, hip, all tatted up, just loving their bands and stuff.
Yep.
And then the rest of the area, what I've seen so far, is just nothing but old CEOs that are down here to die.
Old people.
And Kenny is bothering. We're trying to get stories about Eric when he was young.
Doors. We're actually opening the door.
Look at that.
We're getting things done. Oh, we had to break their Christmas. The Christmas tree had to go though. It's kind of weird to see a Christmas tree in Florida.
It's a holiday tree.
Whatever. All right, so where were we at?
Trying to get stories about Eric when he was a boy.
Right.
And his dad wouldn't give up any really embarrassing ones, and I realized there might not be any. Eric, growing up, was... The one story they told was how Eric was watching the Olympics when he was a little boy, and he wanted to be a gymnast in the Olympics, which is repugnant enough to think that this little... chubby zero thought he had athletic aspirations. You're like a tall Mary Lou Retton. Maybe that's where you had a shot.
Only athletic aspirations, but the Olympics. Start out slow.
Just a boy in Florida with dreams.
We just got caught up in the Olympics. It was 1984, and what, you were 2? How old were you back then?
6. And he went out, and there was a swing on the tree. Of course there was, in perfect little life. And he was swinging on the swing, and they heard him going, whoa! And he went over the branch and got hung up by his belt, and they had to come get him out of the tree.
Wow, you actually went over the top.
Yeah, he was caught on the screw or something. They had to kind of cut him down or something. I don't know. That was the dinner conversation last night.
And there was another adorable E-Rock story. Eric was just a good boy. He was a mother's boy. He was happy, a good boy. He, one time, what'd you drink? Tell him this is an adorable one. This kept us captivated.
Oh, blue food dye.
Why?
I don't remember why, but I just decided to eat a whole bottle of blue food dye.
Because it was blue and he's cute.
Aw, it must have been adorable. Big blue mouth.
Yeah, they wound up rushing me to the hospital because I couldn't remember why my mouth was blue later in the day. They thought I ate one of the toilet discs.
Like a urinal cake?
Yeah. So had to get my stomach pumped.
These are the dinner conversations you guys had.
What was the other story?
amazing.
There was another awful story.
I think that was about it.
No, there was a third one.
There was a third story?
It was another hospital. I OD'd as a little kid on Flintstones chewables.
What a faggot. Flintstones chewables. What a nerd. You're a nerd in the drug addict community. God, one time I drank too many Red Bulls.
And stomach pumping again?
Yeah, I was 3, 4, and iron poisoning from Flintstones chewables.
Ah.
They had to pump the stomach again.
And this was, do your parents, chuckle at this now?
No, my dad wasn't willing to give up a lot of the... And I told him he could, but he didn't want to do it.
No, you had... you obviously sat him down before we got to West Palm Beach, because you kept looking at him like, hey, you remember what I told you.
You know, Eric he's a goody two-shoes. You were a goody two-shoes.
And then Jimmy's ringing my phone.
Oh, yeah. I got kitty porn on my computer. That idiotic yelling that I did that day, that's his ringer.
That's his ringtone.
So we're all in the car together, and Opa's sitting right behind Eric's parents. So I just pick up my phone and keep it to my lap and dial him, because I'm dying to hear that ringtone.
That is embarrassing when that goes off.
It was funny in the restaurant, too, when I had it up on the ledge.
Oh, yeah, right behind the family with a kid.
Yeah.
Svelte young boy whose name was probably Manuel.
Well, speaking of kitty porn...
Nice segue.
Teacher is charged with possession of child porn. FBI agent serving a search warrant last summer, and this is just coming out, at this home in blah, blah, blah. This middle school teacher was heard hammering... This doesn't make sense. All right, FBI agent serving a search warrant last summer at a home of a middle school teacher. Okay, heard hammering sounds from inside and forced their way in, according to a court document. Inside, they found the teacher standing naked outside his bedroom.
Oh, no.
The agents found a laptop computer smashed into pieces in the bedroom with a hammer on the keyboard. The teacher, Eric Blah Blah, 48, told them he smashed the computer because he was afraid they would discover illegal music files.
There you go. Music.
What they found in his home led the teacher to take a leave from the middle school, and he went before a judge in San Diego federal court yesterday on charges of possession of child pornography.
Wow, what did he hear, warrant or something, and the busting the door down?
Yeah.
And he knew exactly what they were coming for.
And he was nude, so he didn't even have time to get pants on.
He was downloading at that moment.
He was downloading at that moment. He was able to find the hammer, what he thought was in time, and he just started smashing the laptop to pieces naked as the FBI agents busted through the front door.
That must have been his plan if he had a hammer right nearby.
What a dumb plan. How about this? Why don't you just put some water in the tub and throw it in that? What's going to ruin a hard drive faster than a tub full of water?
I don't know. Those things are sealed up pretty good.
Yeah,
are they?
It's like a black box there, Jimmy.
Yeah,
they could get at it.
You got to drill holes in the hard drive and then run it over some kind of super magnet. It's over. They got you.
The laptop was so damaged that its hard drive could not be fully accessed, but investigators could tell that it had 519 movie files and 362 pictures on it, many with names describing child pornography.
Baby Bird?
He had another computer in the house had 3,500 images and 60 movies involving children and, the whatever. Hundreds of additional photos and movies were found on recordable compact discs in the home. Wow, this guy was obsessed.
Jesus, what a naughty boy.
Burning him to disc.
There you go.
Yeah, no, he's starting his own online distribution service. He's busy. He's got a DVD burner. He's trying to write it off. That's my new business venture.
Good luck to you.
What a creep.
And then this...
He'll do fine in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kid.
They don't really mind that whole thing in prison.
That's what you want the cops to see.
White 48-year-old guy.
Kid toucher.
He's done.
You're naked with a hammer and a smashed kitty porn laptop. That looks good in court.
All right.
Godspeed.
We're ready to go here. Okay, man accidentally downloads kitty porn 11 times. Whoops. So, continuing with the same subject here, listen to this.
A Winter Springs man was arrested for having child pornography on his computer. But he told us it's all a big misunderstanding. Yeah. And now neighbors don't know what to think. Channel 9's Cynthia Demas sat down and spoke with the man on Highlands Glen Circle.
Jack Nation lives in this Winter Springs home right here, and he tells us he's on his computer all the time. He told us that some unsolicited child porn pictures were emailed to him, and he invited us into his house to talk about it.
People actually sent me pictures, too.
Creep.
Unsolicited. And I guess they were on the computer. Once it goes on there, it's on there, I guess. I don't know that much about it.
I know that guy. He's on my mailing list.
There he goes. I don't know. I don't know. Have you ever been sent unsolicited child porn?
Once I was in a chat room where they were sending stuff around. It was like something very questionable, but nothing.
Yeah, but you got to open it.
I didn't know what it was.
You got to download. Why would you download anything someone sends you?
Years ago when I first started going to AOL. When's the last time I was in an AOL chat?
Oh, years ago?
9 years ago.
Well, that's when it was the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Half the time you didn't know what people were sending.
People would go on these
download anything.
People would go on these picture things where they would go list me, and I didn't know what it was. I just knew everybody was putting it, so I put list me, and they would send out porn pictures, all kinds of stuff, and once in a while you get something questionable, but nothing blatant or flagrant.
Yeah,
like stuff you're like,
Nowadays, why would you even open something like that, an attachment, unless you know somebody?
Right.
Just asking for at least a virus.
Well, here's the clip where he claims he accidentally downloaded the illegal porn 11 times.
Oh, whoops-a-daisy.
When we asked 69-year-old Jack Nation about charges of kiddie porn on his computer, he claimed he didn't realize what he was opening before it was too late.
I'm basically just a nice person, and I didn't do anything intentional to bring shame on myself, my family, my friends, or anybody else.
Yeah.
Though he said it wasn't intentional, there are 11 charges against him, alleging he opened 11 different pictures. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement's Computer Crime Center cracked this case. They said they went to a chat room that no longer exists called Petite Picture Traders. They were able to trace the people in the chat room. They said Nation was one of them. That gave authorities probable cause to confiscate his computer. And that's when they said they found the images.
Yeah. I was looking for pictures of the woman from Poltergeist. I swear. I didn't know what the room was about.
Petite Picture Trade. What could that be?
Know what that is?
Neighbors who didn't want to be identified said they're concerned.
Who knows what's going on behind closed doors?
What's going on in his computer room, Nation claims, is just confusion.
Well, actually, I feel like it's a bad misunderstanding, and I have an attorney. I'm sure that it's going to be cleared up, and I hope soon.
Nation is out on a $55,000 bond. We did run his record. He has no prior convictions.
We ran his record.
There you go. What do you think?
Guilty.
Yeah. Probably, but 11 pictures, that's,
11 times?
There's a lot more people you can go after than a guy with 11 photos on his laptop.
Got to start somewhere.
Nah, but go after the guys who are selling it.
Gary Glitter probably had 11 on there at some point.
In one attachment, he got 11.
Let's say hi. I want to see if this works. The phone's down here. Let's say hi to Talon, the trucker. Talon, what's up?
I can barely hear you. I used to share a computer with a roommate of mine, and he was a photographer, did porno photos and stuff, but he also downloaded a lot of stuff from news groups. And there's a couple of programs that would just download all the photos from various news groups, no matter what was in there. Straight, weird shit, kiddie porn, whatever. Next thing you know, you have tons of stuff on your computer, and it's like, oh, shit, do I really want to be connected with this? Hope you can hear me. I ain't hearing shit back.
Oh, my God.
Well, that went great. Guy couldn't hear us, and then he decides he can't hear us, so he has to curse because he can't hear us.
3 times.
3 times.
Same word, too. Jesus.
But
mix it up a little.
It sounds like he shared a computer with a roommate, and I don't know. And the roommate downloaded some stuff accidentally, and now it's on the computer they share.
I don't want to share a computer. Oof. Get in trouble. My goodness. What's the ruling on that, Kenny? Get in trouble, right? Yeah.
Thanks.
They'll take both of yous in.
Well, thanks for adding to the story, Kenny.
They'll take both of yous in.
My mind was preoccupied. I'm sorry.
Why is it preoccupied now?
Yeah, what's going on out in the trenches out there in the hallway?
Nah, like the listeners are excited to meet you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Are they?
Yeah. There's one girl here that says she has to go to work, and I'm like, that's funny because most of the girls we meet already worked all night and are getting off by now.
Boy, it's the moments like that you miss when you're not in the room.
Well, why don't you bring her in here to say hi?
Bring in the one chick.
Just the one chick, because she had a good excuse.
How did we miss that improv session?
As we wait for the chick to come down the hall, more E-Rock puking from the eggnog drinking contest.
Magoo, why don't you top off the Fruit Loops with a little more what you got in the pitcher there?
How does it taste?
Eric is in the garbage can.
Erock is puking up a storm.
His stupid headphones are still on.
God, that is hilarious.
Take us to break, stupid.
Oh, my God. That is hilarious. Erock. Are you all right, Erock? Look, he's gonna top off.
Watch him pour.
Look, watch him
Eric,
pour it.
watch him pour
Just
it,
watch
look.
him pour it. Look. Look how thick.
He's in the garbage.
What children? Erock is puking.
Oh, look at Eric. Well, he's got snot. Oh, Eric's a mess.
He really is, Jimmy.
Poor young hawk. Magoo, hold it under his face a little bit. Give him something.
What happened to Erock?
I threw up my nose. You threw up your nose?
Out of his nose.
Out of his nose. You want to eat it?
God.
Erock is a mess.
Oh, he
This
certainly
is the most disgusting eggnog drinking contest we've ever had.
Yeah.
And there you go. More highlights from the eggnog drinking contest from Friday. Once again, don't forget, if you haven't seen the baby bird video that everyone's talking about, one of the most unbelievable videos I think you'll ever see to date. Yeah. It's up on break.com, BREAK.com. All right. Now, who's this?
This is Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Hello.
Big fan of the show?
Absolutely.
And you have to go to work?
Yes.
What do you do?
I work in advertising.
Oh, yeah?
I'm a copywriter.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Copywriter.
And you came all the way down just to say hi to us?
Yes.
How disappointed are you?
I'm not. There's fun. I'm in the fun room.
What, they stuck you in a room with other listeners?
Yeah, I'm with the Pal Talk guys.
Oh, okay.
They have food in there for you or drinks or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, they got a Pal Talk camera set up in one of the conference rooms?
Yes.
Both of them, yes.
Oh, cool. How many people are here?
Like 20 or so.
Yeah, that's not bad. We were hoping to do a whole big thing outside, but they won't allow that here for some reason.
On that.
So that's why you guys are stuck in a conference room with no windows and just staring at each other.
We're at a business park, which is in the middle of nowhere, just off the exit somewhere.
I know. I work right down the street from here.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You like West Palm Beach?
No.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Miami originally.
So you could tell. You could tell the people that come here because of a job or something. What don't you like about West Palm Beach?
I don't know. I don't get a good vibe from it. I actually live an hour north of here.
Yeah.
So I was up at 4 to get down here so I could meet you guys.
You married, gal?
Ooh.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, boy, here we go.
No. A woman's point of view, right? Now, you have to be careful how you say this. But you've been married for a while. You had boyfriends before your husband, right?
Yes.
You're happy with your husband, like, sexually, you enjoy him?
Yes.
Do you ever, now let me ask you a question. Let's just say this. How your husband is built.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been with a guy before him that was built bigger?
Yes.
Now, do you obsess over the guy before him, or are you happy with your husband?
I'm very happy with my husband.
You don't start thinking, I wish my husband was built like that other guy?
No.
Even though you enjoyed the other guy when you were with him?
Actually, I'm not a size queen. I like smaller, actually.
All right, thanks for nothing.
Sorry.
She proved the point that,
Did you hear Jimmy's story?
You're a little,
no, they were all
off
chit-chatting
kilter,
in there,
Jim.
so I didn't get to hear.
Well, Jimmy brought his girlfriend down to West Palm Beach, and they had a terrific night together.
Yes.
Terrific. They were doing, whatever.
Had a good time.
But Jimmy had to find something
to be
negative.
hurt by. Yeah, to be negative by. So.
Even though she's saying it was great, it's right up there, the best ever.
No, she said it was the best experience.
All right.
She's like, nobody ever did this like that, and it was unsolicited. I didn't ask her, hey, how was it? She was saying that while it was happening.
And Jimmy, for some reason, because he's a little mental,
a
little bit, he doesn't want to believe what she's saying is the truth, and he's convinced that she wants a bigger guy. But she gave no indication that that's what she wanted. She gave nothing but an indication that she's having a terrific time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, be happy. She's obviously happy with you.
I know. I'm a maniac.
Be happy.
If it wasn't that, it would be something else.
Simple as that.
Illness. Just an ass. Well, you're very lovely, though. How long you married?
Almost 2 years.
All right, good. So it's still new.
Yeah, we went and saw you at the Punchline that first Thursday show this last time around.
Ooh. Oh, improv, you mean?
Yeah, the improv.
Oh, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed.
You're fantastic. I actually have a picture that I want you to sign after the show.
I don't do that. Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming by, because we know you have to get to work.
Thank you. I was going to stick around because I would love to get my picture taken with you guys.
Yeah, we'll do a little picture taking.
Yeah, we're nice people.
Yeah, no problem.
Just pay him, and we'll do the shots.
Okay, no problem.
That's pretty cool. She came, early just to hang out in a conference room down the hall. That's got to be exciting.
Conference room. You're afraid for your life, or you're womanhood in that room with a bunch
No,
of guys?
they're all gentlemen.
Are they?
Yes.
Then not our listeners then. Jesus.
What show are they here for?
Animals.
All right, we'll step aside. It's the Opie and Anthony Show, live from West Palm Beach, Florida.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show, live from West Palm Beach. Sun, fun, and Eric's pale, chubby face praying to God that no one rags on him in front of his parents.
You are worthless. Oh, why
Where
would
is
he be
he?
in the studio during the show?
Why would he?
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
That's right, you're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. We're on the road. We're in West Palm Beach, Florida. It's, it's only 70 degrees down here right now.
Yeah, still early, though.
It's going to hit about 80 today down in West Palm Beach. The sun is out. I just want to say that for all the people listening to us in the cold cities like Chicago and Buffalo and Rochester, New York.
It's even chilly in New York City.
How about Grand Rapids, Michigan? How about Maine?
How about it?
How about Boston?
How about it?
And New York. Yeah, but New York's going to be up to 40-something.
42.
That's easy.
That's still a little
42
chilly.
is easy.
That's chilly today.
42 is easy.
Yeah. Not like we're going to be able to enjoy any of this fine weather today with our meetings.
Yeah, we go back to the hotel, sleep, and then go to this manager's meeting later on today. Bunch of suits. Hanging out, discussing whatever they discuss.
And it's an hour drive from the hotel.
Kenny goes, it's just an excuse for them to screw off.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what they do in corporate all the time. It doesn't matter if it's radio or another big company. They get their managers together, and they go to, strip clubs and play golf and make believe they're getting something actually done.
On the company tab.
Yeah. Can we get that guy in here? I went down the hall, and I met some of the listeners. They got him in this...
Do you mean the big guy?
I don't know.
There's a tall infant?
There's a bunch of creeps around.
I love them.
They're in a conference room, and they're all in chairs just staring at a Buzz banner, listening to the show.
I see them on Pal Talk here. We got the two cameras in the rooms, and they're just kind of sitting there.
They're just staring at a banner.
And there's one guy in there. He's a big guy. He's a fat dude, and he looks like a tall baby. I've never seen I want to hug him. He's a baby.
A tall baby.
He is. He's a cutie.
Yeah.
I want to kiss his little cheeks.
Backing up, by the way, it's snowing in Boston today. Thank you, Jared. I don't feel like going on the phones because they said the volume's a little low.
Good for you.
I mean, you could call the show. We'll try to figure it out as we go here. Where's the Grand Canyon, dude? I've been telling you guys about how I almost died in the Grand Canyon, and I never got the reaction that I was hoping for.
What'd you hope for?
Well, maybe you guys are hoping I do die, whatever. But
did our spontaneous applause throw you?
I told you, when we were off the air...
Bobby and Cindy brought you some baked beans and a flashlight. And
when we were off the air, I chose to just, wander America, basically.
Yes, like Kung Fu.
Anthony would call me, and I would be in a different location all the time. And my brother, Brett, who owns F.H. Riley's, 400 New York Avenue, in the heart of Huntington Village. Yeah, God, I hope he had a good weekend at that restaurant. God, I hope he had a good weekend. It was one of his dreams to hike the Grand Canyon. So I flew out there with him. He was big into hiking before he decided to open up his own restaurant. Now he does nothing but hope that the numbers are up every weekend. God, his life has changed. But, the big hike, of course, is to hike the Grand Canyon. He's hiked everywhere else. And my brother, in better shape than I and younger, he decides that, hey, we're only here for 3 days. I want to hike down to the river, the Colorado River, right?
The Colorado. Oh, yes.
The Colorado River. And then he said, and we'll hike back in the same day.
Insane.
It is, right?
Oh, totally.
What's your name, by the way?
Leonard.
Leonard works at the Phantom Ranch. The Phantom Ranch is this area at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Basically, people...
He's breathing like he just hiked it.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
I'm a big guy.
You work at the Grand Canyon and you're not keeping in shape? What's wrong with you?
Well, I take people on the mule rides down in there.
Oh, right.
Me too.
And, do ya? And,
the girls usually prefer a bigger mule.
Oh, they certainly do. Oh, I didn't know you had like a little mini. All right.
Oh, we get about 10, 15 people dying every year down that hole.
Really? Oh, yeah. In the gift shop, there's a book, and it's just called "The Deaths at the Grand Canyon," and it's got to be 4 inches thick.
Oh, it's huge. Death in the Grand Canyon. On the cover's a skeleton.
Yeah, okay, so So this guy takes the mules down, and basically you take the mules down. It takes all day if you're taking a mule down, and then you stay at the Phantom Ranch, which is unbelievable because it's just a place to stay at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Do the mules have a book?
Huh?
Do the poor mules have a book?
Oh, their mules die. Oh, they tell you they don't, but they do.
Wait a minute now. The mule, how do you get down? This is what I buy by the Grand Canyon. When you're going down into it, it looks like you're on a little walkway that you could fall off of.
Oh, you literally could. I'm not the whole trail, but there's a couple switchbacks on that trail, and you'll probably attest to me that you make that corner, and there's a 1,200-foot vertical drop, and the trail's 4 feet wide, and on one side's a wall.
I couldn't believe it when we were walking. Yeah, we were hiking down the Grand Canyon, and you're looking over the side. It's right there, and you're like, holy crap. If I fall, not only am I dead, no one will ever find my body.
Do the mules ever fall, or they no?
They tell you they don't, but don't let them.
They do occasionally fall?
Every once in a while. So
they do, yes.
Well,
really?
And the guys that take the people down on the mules, they got a little bit of an attitude. Because they stop for breaks on the switchbacks, and you got people hiking, and now you have to wait until mule guy decides it's ready to go. So me and my brother like, screw this, and we jump down.
Mule guy.
Oh, he scared the heck out of them mules, I bet.
We jumped down to get past the mules, and it was a safe jump. It was nothing crazy. It was like a 6-foot jump down to the next part of the trail. And the guy goes, "Where are you from?" I said, "New York." He goes, "You New Yorkers are always in a hurry." And then he's like, "You could get thrown out of the Grand Canyon for doing that." I'm like, "Doing what?" He goes,
"Canyon."
He's like, "Eroding the trail." I looked at him like, I looked around at this obviously massive hole around me like, you're going to throw me out of the Grand Canyon for erosion?
Erosion. Yeah, this whole thing is made from.
Right, exactly. He's like, New Yorkers always in a hurry. But then we hiked all the way down the Grand Canyon, all the way down to the Colorado River. We found the Phantom Ranch. What do you do there?
Well, down there lives about 18 people that just take care. There's homes and cottages and little places and about 18.
They have like a little canteen and they have like these cottages that you could rent. But you have to rent them. This is where we made the mistake. You have to rent them a year in advance.
Oh, easily.
So I get down to the Phantom Ranch after hiking in 100 to 120 degree sunny day, just whatever, drink as much water as humanly possible.
Dry.
And I got down the Colorado River with my brother, and I was severely dehydrated. So I'm like, look, we gotta sleep down here. We can't hike all the way back up. It was already like 4 PM.
I bet they told you to turn around and get out of there.
Yeah, they don't give a crap.
They don't. It's awful.
They had room for one guy, and the way you sleep there, you can't even sleep on a floor. I mean, there's not a lot of space. They're like, we could sleep one guy tonight.
You don't have your own rooms there?
Huh? I think you can.
There's room for about 60 people in rooms, and then there's tent sites, but they're all taken up as well.
Yeah, I mean, you could get like a barracks, basically. Basically what you're doing, you're sleeping, you're not getting accommodations, and then you hike up the next day.
Do you have to hike down, or can you helicopter in?
No helicopters in the Grand Canyon. The only way you're going to get a helicopter in the Grand Canyon is if you're dead or dying.
Crash it.
And that's the truth. Yeah. It's like people go down there, and they're like, we need to get out of here. And they're like, well, you're not dead and dying. They'll send a park ranger to pretty much hold your hand and walk you out of there. 8 miles.
He sounds like John Wayne. That's who you sound like.
Wait, it's 8 miles up, right?
8 miles, yeah, on the Bright Angel Trail.
Yeah, that's the one we did. And 8 miles down, 8 miles up. We did 16 miles in 120 degree weather.
Brutal.
And we had to hike out. It was way dark by the time we finally made it out.
Oh, it's awful. I saw this pair of Russians go down there the other day, and they had a couple beers, and then we were like, where are you going? They're going, we're going to the Phantom Ranch.
Oh, boy.
Off they go.
After some beers.
No, so they tell you, do not hike down and up in the same day.
Definitely not.
We saw the signs. We're like, yeah, it's probably for the people that aren't in shape and a little older, whatever. We're still young and vibrant. We could do this.
Fresh out of college.
Yes, it was my my big summer on the road before I went into the real world. And then we got to the the gift shop, and then I saw the book, and we started thumbing through it, and it was unbelievable. People that die of dehydration, people that can't make it out, so they decide we'll just sleep the night on the trail and get out in the morning, and they find them frozen in the morning.
It's cold at night.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then others getting chewed up by coyotes, and others falling over the ledge, and just
snake bites.
Yeah, and we're hiking.
Scorpions.
We're hiking out, and it was pitch dark, and we didn't have much moonlight. And I'm like, what the F is on this trail that I don't know about?
Monsters.
Well, at least rattlesnakes and stuff, I guess.
Definitely rattlesnakes, big old.
How long does it take to hike down, and how long does a mule take?
I'd say hiking down take you probably about... Of course, hiking down is going to be quicker. I'd say get you there in about 3.5 hours.
Hiking's quicker?
Oh, most definitely. A mule will take about 5 hours to get there. Because you're stopping a lot. There's always it's a bunch of blue hairs jump on those mules and head down. People that don't want to hike.
Yeah.
And they're awful. Like carrying sacks of potatoes down on a saddle.
So wait, when you have to pass by the mules and wait for them and hike behind them?
Yeah, usually you hike behind them, and what happens is when there gets a line, usually the wrangler will stop and let the people pass and stuff, try to get by them, but. There's so many people, it's packed, and the mules, they just chunk up the trail.
And what do you do at the Phantom Ranch? You just
go down there, drink beer.
No, but you work down there, right? Oh, you just get people down there.
I bring people down there, spend the night with them.
Right, I got
you. And
okay.
Then we hang out. My girlfriend works down there. She just hangs out down there, a bunch of hippies.
Yeah, all right.
Where are you from originally, Leonard?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Oh, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
You got a combo accent in you. You got a little of that Boston area accent going on.
Yeah, some of it in there.
And then you got an out west type of thing.
Leonard is nuts.
Can't be too dangerous.
Are you nuts, Leonard?
He makes it out.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, so the point I'm making, you came from the Grand Canyon just to see us today?
Yeah, we drove out here. We're on an O&A tour.
Wow.
You literally drove just for us.
Yeah. We were down to Key West first the other day, and then we were like, well, we can make this place by Monday, and then we're heading up. Then we're going to head into New York next week.
You're going to be in New York next week?
Yeah.
So you can do the walkover with us on the street.
Right on.
We'll see Leonard again.
Yeah, you will.
I didn't hear you, Anthony.
Oh,
nobody heard you.
I did not hear you. What did you say?
I won't say it again. Thank you, Jimmy.
What, the Grand Canyons in Key West?
That was
loud.
really loud.
That's as it should
be turned down. I knew that was going to be loud.
All right, Leonard. Thank you. I was just excited because I was like, see, he can prove it, but he can't prove it because he's nuts. No one's going to believe
Leonard is crazy.
Leonard's nuts. You could just tell. You having a good time in the conference room with the rest of the gang?
Oh yeah, they're a bunch of yahoos.
Yeah, all right.
Go tell your Grand Canyon story to all the people in the conference room.
No, absolutely not.
No, absolutely not.
I want to talk.
A little crazy.
Yeah.
I want to talk to the big baby.
Where's the big baby?
I love the baby.
Why are you? He
Thank
looks
you,
like
sir.
an adult baby.
He's cute.
You could just leave those anywhere and get the hell out.
Yeah. Take care, man. It's good.
Tell your story walking.
He has hair like Ed Harris. Just a psycho.
Yeah, Leonard's nuts.
Yeah, Leonard is truly.
You gotta be.
You can see it in his eyes.
You don't take a job like that.
It's pretty cool to hang out at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, though.
Yeah, once.
It's amazing.
Guy does it, what, every day?
Why would you?
Back and forth?
It's a big hole.
Boring.
I know. Why'd they just get like an elevator? Stupid. What to walk that far?
Look, I'm down here.
It's the whole experience. You're doing something. You're one with nature, man.
Stand at the rim
you
and
go,
look.
yodel-hee-hoo, and it yodels back to you and stuff.
We got the big baby outside.
All right, let's see the big baby that Jimmy's talking about.
I love him.
Oh, the listener.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Jimmy nailed it.
Does he not look... but not again, look, because the hair is old school. He looks like a baby from like...
oh, my God. Can we get a picture of him on Pal Talk or something?
Our gang.
Yeah. I love this guy.
You're from fullblownaids.com?
Yep. Tussle69 from fullblownaids.com.
Tussle 69.
Yep.
It's very obvious you're a big boy. How much you weigh there, sir?
I weigh about 380.
380?
Yep.
And you're about 6'3",
6'4".
Yeah. God, Jimmy, you nailed it.
Yeah, because look at his hand. Put your hands out. He has his hands in his pockets. He just looks like he's all cute and kissable.
Yeah.
Not in a queer way. Strikes me in the sweet, like you're a sweet boy.
And you're breathing like crazy.
Yeah.
A little nervous.
E-Rock had me run all the way over here.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Good job, E-Rock.
How's his running skills, E-Rock?
He knocked the cubicle over. Did he really? Big nervous Nelly.
So what are you about?
Well, I'm one of the pests, that's for sure.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. Yes. I'm from up in Palm Bay, which is about 2 hours from here.
Okay.
Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to drive down here.
Wow.
I'm also one of the peppermints. Anthony, I don't know if you know about them.
The peppermints.
Yeah. You have Dugout Doug do some tasks for you every now and then. We find information out.
Oh, yeah, they're good. They're like the intelligence
good.
portion of...
And I was also blessed to be able to do the first peppermints delivery. We found somebody online on Usenet who was pretty much getting a petition against Anthony going for being a racist.
Oh, nice.
And we found out that he had a podcast, and he only lived about 80 miles from me.
Yeah.
So we decided that I would take a trip up there, say hello, deliver a nice little letter that our leader, Rabbit Man, wrote up.
Tussle. I'm here on behalf of our leader, Rabbit
Man.
And we were trying to deliver a gift, too. We were deciding what we want to do. At first, we were going to do a fish. Old school style like Godfather, but then we decided that might be a little bit,
threatening.
Threatening. So
and a little hacky too. Yeah. It's been done,
We decided on a bag of peppermints, a little bag of peppermint candies. So,
why are you guys called the Peppermints when you're doing the secret missions?
Because we wanted to come up with the hackiest name we could think of.
Right.
It was either going to be Flop, which stood for Fuzzy Little Something Puggles. Or we were going to be the Peppermints. And we all decided on the Peppermints.
You know, as you hear the Peppermints are coming, you think it's going to be like a bunch of sexy candy stripers.
Yeah.
And a bunch of gals and like little mini skirts. And this maniac walks in with a fish.
You get a guy that might as well be an adult baby.
I love this guy.
Why would a gentleman want to have a petition against me for being racist? And
it was
where
a white guy, too.
And what color was he?
Too.
Where would he send it?
It was all over Usenet. I have no idea. It turned out this guy was on Hoo-Hoo-Hoo's show. He had done some parodies for his show, and
it didn't pan out for him.
Yeah.
But isn't that amazing? Like, what a dishonest guy. Like, just to imply that Anthony's a racist because the guy's a Howard's fan. Like, come on, man.
And after I delivered the letter, I got back and I posted some pictures up on FBA. And we found a reply from him on Usenet. It had said basically, a rather large gentleman wearing an FBA shirt came to my house and delivered a letter and some peppermints today. And a bunch of people were saying not to eat the peppermints, that they could be poisoned, even though the bag was sealed.
What the hell is going on with this radio show? There's like the inner workings of this show is getting downright
you see that,
scary.
That Russian guy on the cover of the news lately? Peppermints.
Victim of the peppermints.
These for you guys.
Yep.
He brought us peppermints.
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
their calling card. I'll take one. I'll eat it.
Holiday time is the greatest time for peppermints, so I decided to bring each of you one.
sleeps with the candy canes.
Luca Brazzi sleeps with the little angels on the top of the tree.
Why are you throwing out the candy canes, Keith?
Yeah, Keith.
Mike's not here to test them. I'm not testing them.
I will eat one from this sweet boy.
Would you like me to eat one?
Might be a double agent.
Just take
Would you like me to eat one to test it?
This sweet boy brought us peppermint, and I will eat one.
I like this kid.
He's a sweet boy.
It's wrapped tightly. There's nothing wrong.
Hey, wait. Hey, was the what's your name, man?
Josh.
Josh. Was the guy online in the Usenet petition using his real name in the petition, or was he hiding it on the net?
He was using his real name, but he was only using his first initial and his last name.
Well, that's stupid.
His show was called
Just use his name. I respect that.
The Big Ass Broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we felt that was ripping off Ron and Fez.
Yes.
So we were also upset about that. So we decided that we definitely had to go do something about that.
Thank God for you that the country has people like you.
And when I got to his door, there was a no soliciting sign on the front door. So I called my leader up. I said, we might have a little bit of problem here. He said, don't worry about it. You're not soliciting anything. You're just dropping off stuff.
Hey, not a vacuum cleaner salesman.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank
You got to dress up as like an adult baby. Just for a goof.
Would fit.
Just for a goof.
I did Phantom of the Opera goth style this past year for Halloween. Yeah. Makeup and everything.
Very cool.
We also have to get the peppermints uniforms.
Yeah.
Yes, we have
There is a T-shirt on the FBA store, I believe, that just has peppermints in pink letters on it.
All right. It's fullblownaids.com. Are we allowed to promote that these days?
I think OA Experience on this side.
All right. Yeah, so we'll say oaexperience.com. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, man.
All right.
You a Pal Talk guy, too?
I go on somewhat. I only have a black nick. It's just Tussle_Tussle. That's all. That's what I am on there.
Secret Society.
I love the Secret Society.
How do you not? Tussle_Tussle, and I'm a peppermint.
I'm a peppermint. He's a 400-pound peppermint.
Oh, Josh is a good boy.
You're elite. Josh. You're all right, man. Thank you.
Elite
Thank you, young Josh.
Thank you.
Right.
Sector of the pests.
You know who reminds me of his face? You remember you ever see the Hollywood Nights?
That's
an obscure reference. Forget it. Okay.
Hey, we've been playing these clips all morning. We'll play another one as we go to break here. It's kind of a pain in the neck because you got to put these in those freaking.
Oh wow, that's old school. That's like the old days.
All right, Pat Duffy. We're talking about the eggnog drinking contest we had Friday. Don't forget the Baby Bird video. We're promoting Break.com this morning because they were troopers and really helped us out when YouTube screwed us on Friday. Really made our life
stupid YouTube
a living hell because we promoted the fact that the video was going to be up on that site and they banned it for what reason we still don't know. But Roland's trying to get the YouTube guys on the show tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Oh, are they going to get a talking to tomorrow? But the Baby Bird video, it's one of the most unbelievable things you'll ever see. It's up on Break.com. Another highlight from the eggnog drinking contest, our new intern, Pat Duffy, decides to have puke and Fruit Loops.
When does he start, by the way? January?
January.
In
when
January?
the new batch starts?
Yeah, the new crap.
The new crap.
Oh,
If that wasn't the real Steve coming out.
Of course it was.
The new crap.
The new crap comes in.
Hello, garbage. Welcome aboard.
That is exactly how you feel about them, Stephen. We know it.
Yeah.
I was trying to say crop, and it came out wrong.
I knew Steve's little inner thoughts came out when he's like, who are you down here with? He goes, oh, I'm here with the Rich Scumbag Show. I mean,
I didn't say that.
All right, here's a clip from the eggnog drinking contest from Friday. Pat Duffy decides to have puke and Fruit Loops, and E-Rock decides to puke a fifth time. A fifth time. Listen to this. From the eggnog drinking contest on Friday.
Oh, no.
Wait. That's for the competition.
No!
All right, let me explain. Connecticut School of Broadcasting guy that we're going to hire as an intern. He's out of the competition, obviously. Sergeant Magoo has been eating his own Fruit Loops puke combination. Now, Sergeant Magoo gave the concoction to Connecticut School of Broadcasting guy, so now he's eating Sergeant Magoo's puke on Fruit Loops.
Oh, my God.
Eric's about to go again.
Oh, there goes E-Rock.
E-Rock. E-Rock. There goes E-Rock.
E-Rock is puking again.
Certainly.
And he has nothing to do with this competition. Bringing E-Rock in his weak stomach, yeah. There you have it. All right, we're going to step aside.
Little weak baby stomach.
When we get back, there's an interesting story out there. Cop makes blacks rap way out of ticket. Cop said, yeah, you want out of this ticket? Give me a little rap.
Give me a little rhyme.
And now there's a whole
soft shoe.
Now there's a whole thing going on around that story. We'll get into that next.
Of course there is.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show live from West Palm Beach, Florida.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show live from West Palm Beach.
It is an endless cycle of fiddling and nothing is getting accomplished.
Just let this show die.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
On the road, that deck is really nice. They gave us the key so we can walk out on the deck, and just beautiful down here.
Warm out there.
Getting up to 80 degrees in West Palm Beach today. Gotta love that.
Oh,
just saying that to piss off Chicago and Boston where it's snowing, and Maine and Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Buffalo and Rochester.
I love it.
Chicago had a tough few days.
It's snow. Look at this, showing snow in Chicago and Buffalo. Eek. Good luck to you.
All right, where's Jimmy?
Jimmy had to use the restroom, and he's coming back right now.
Jimmy had a really good observation as we're hanging out on the deck.
Oh, just about feeling welcome. It's really cool to see that Borat has a bigger presence in the studio than the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, there are like 2 or 3 Borat posters.
And there's a WOW sticker on the door, and there's one down here on the cabinet with the other stickers. And, like, there's a line, like, in life. no one thinks that any entire station should be all about the O&A show. We understand that there's music, there's other talk shows, there's a million things stations have to worry about, and this show should just be a part of that. You know, you don't want to, even if you do have great ratings in the morning, you want the rest of the station to do well too. We all understand that. But it's kind of also, you kind of also know when people are being forced into something. We just know. You know what I mean? You just sense it. I mean, we're perceptive people. You just know.
Kind of get that drift.
So you think corporate forced them to put our radio show on?
I'd bet my career on it, which is like not much, but I would say yes. And again, it's not even a reflection on the guys that work here. It's just like, you know, when you're forced to do something, you're forced to do it. Do I think that they like us as people? I'm sure they do, but do they want us on this? I don't think so. That's my opinion.
I don't know.
I've seen more excitement in other cities. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, it's obvious as you walk around, and we did the bake sale on Saturday down here with all the bands. You know, they take pride in the fact that they're an alternative rock station.
Yeah, I think they'd rather have, they want
a
little alternative music.
They want to talk about the music first, and then, the Opie and Anthony maybe second. I don't mind. I don't know what it is, but I don't even really care. I just don't. We'll come in, we'll do our show, and we'll hit the road from time to time, and we'll just keep putting on a good radio program, and we're going to succeed in most of our cities, and some we might just have to drop out. Whatever. It's just part of the game we're in now. Yeah, I can't be bothered. I can't worry about it.
Little reconnaissance, see what's going on.
It is nice to go out and do some recon and see what's going on. And I know that most people don't want to hear that, but whatever. That's the reality we have to deal with. And we have.
But you notice that Borat has a bigger presence in.
Yeah.
See the Borat poster there. There's another one over
There's a lot of music posters, though.
That's fine. It should be music posters. It's a great music station.
My Chemical Romance over there.
Yeah, signed music stuff.
They were the last band at the bake sale down here.
But there's a line you have where, okay, everything's not about me. Understandable, but, how about a little?
A little something.
Yeah.
Right next to Hawthorne Heights, maybe.
Yeah, just something.
Over there. Shine Down.
Yeah, little posters that are on little signed things that are on the walls here. We just
little O&A.
We just know. You always know, don't you?
Well, when we've been to other places, it's been a little different. So you kind of contrast it with that, and you come up with what's going on.
My girlfriend hates when I do that, by the way. She's like, you always think you know me. 'Cause I talk like that. I'm like, look, you can do what you want. We both know what's going on here. I know what I'm talking about. I'm really an arrogant idiot.
Like you just know everything.
Yeah, there you go. There's a WOW sticker right on the
okay, on the board that they use to...
right in front of all the jocks see that every day there,
Jimmy.
Every
day they stare at that, wow.
Well, all right. That's where they put the liners and stuff that they and the things they got to talk about during their radio show.
And they cover that up with their paperwork when they get in.
I don't care how many WOW stickers I see.
All right, here we go. We got a couple good cop stories here. Cop makes blacks rap way out of ticket. Let's see what this story is all about.
Show.
It looks like a friendly enough exchange back in August, but this televised police stop for littering has created quite a stir in Tempe, Arizona. For a local cable program called Tempe Street Beat, the officer tells the two young men that their rap will get them out of a littering ticket.
No littering ticket if the two of you just do a little rap about... What do you want to rap about today? Littering?
They play along, coming up with some rhyming verses right there on the spot.
Dangers of littering, you will get a ticket. If you ain't with it, you better be experienced because... I just got pulled over because I threw my trash out the window when they rolled over. The guy behind me pulled me over.
Oh.
And they're not even good rappers. That's the thing.
No.
Yeah, it looks like the cop was just having fun, and they were having fun.
Was that edited at all or no? Maybe they said we're rappers.
Huh?
They say we're rappers? I guess not.
They're obviously not rappers.
That was awful.
That sounded like Kevin Fuddle.
The more garbage you throw out, your ticket will be bigger.
Of course. Of course.
And finish it yourself.
I know that littering makes me feel like a kook, but I can't help it. I don't like to be small. I like to be big, but I'm behaving like a... You know what I mean? There's so many ways to go with that.
There's so many raps they could have done.
I'm not a good rapper.
Well, city officials have to apologize now, of course.
I threw out some garbage, but I'll pick it up soon.
While police were laughing, some community leaders were outraged and demanded an apology, which they received from the city.
On behalf of our community, I apologize for the video. It's unacceptable. And we look forward to doing much better.
Reverend Jarrett Maupin says, quote, "Black people do not speak hip-hop and deserve respect."
And this city has atoned for what happened and is ready to move forward, and the community is ready to move forward. And we're going to take a lot of steps, a lot of measures together to make sure that we not only increase but protect and support diversity on every level.
As for the officer featured on the Tempe Street Beat program, he's said to be on vacation and not available for comment. Police officials also say they're investigating who was behind putting the controversial segment on the air, and it's unclear what the future of the cable cop show will be.
Yeah.
Will be.
Yes. You shouldn't litter when you're walking through the parky.
Right. And then in other cop news, another fine cop story here. Oh, it just takes too much time.
Why litter when you can go back to the car, baby?
Can't use baby twice in a rhyme.
I wouldn't.
Oh.
Isn't that your rule?
Yeah, you made up that rule, Jimmy.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not going anywhere with that.
Team coverage continues now with Leland Vittert, who talked just minutes ago with the man making these allegations against Officer Chilton, and he's live at the Orange County Jail. Leland?
And Marty, we walked out of that interview about 45 minutes ago. This man detailed a series of sex acts that were engaged between him and Chilton. We have to warn you that as we show you some of this interview, it was very graphic.
So I went over to him, I lifted up my shirt, and he said, "No, let me feel," and he grabbed a hold of my boobs.
The lewd act, Bronson said, happened at the Circle K, and then Lieutenant Chilton offered him a ride in his unmarked patrol SUV while he drove him to a secret spot.
All right, they're not going to dump out of that, are they? First of all, did we check with Al?
Hey, are you going to let her through, Al?
We check with Al on that?
It's a news story.
It's a tranny accuses cop of sexual assault.
A tranny?
Oh, yeah.
Tranny.
So that hence the deep voice, and he lifted his shirt up, and then I
think you said a kid. No, was someone say kid or no?
It was a tranny, and victim says cop grabbed my. Yes, just in case they're dumping out. No dump. Okay, very good. So it continues here.
He made me take down my clothes. He played with me. If I told anybody, I'd be found dead in an orange grove in Lake County.
It's a bizarre story, and while Bronson acknowledged a long criminal history, he says it shouldn't change his story of a police lieutenant using his power to sexually assault him. Why in the end should we believe you over a decorated law enforcement officer?
Ask him to take a lie detector test and see if he can pass it. I'm willing to take one.
And tonight, Bronson is here at the Orange County Jail on unrelated charges. We don't know what the disposition of those will be in the coming days as this investigation continues. And, of course, Lieutenant Chilton is on paid leave as they try to figure out, and Orange County detectives come and try to figure out exactly what the disposition of the charges against him will be. Live tonight at the Orange County Jail, Leland Vittert, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
The best part of that whole story is the fact that he would kill the tranny and throw him in an orange grove.
Yeah.
Of all the places to be found dead.
In an orange grove.
Orange grove. How appropriate, a fruit killed in the orange grove.
That's a terrific little story.
I believe the tranny, by the way.
Yeah.
And he had very, very dry hair. And he told me to pull over. And then he complained because breakfast wasn't ready for the boy.
Yeah, where's Club Soda Candy?
I don't know.
Is he getting in more trouble?
I think he's helping out in the fan rooms.
Oh, I thought there was a spill. They were using his hair to scrub a pot, perhaps.
Hey, I have to remind the folks, it's time for Macbook karaoke. Go to www.923freefm.com for all the details. Basically, you can win the new MacBook, sleek and sexy, and it has everything you need to explore all your creative possibilities. Head to the Apple Store or apple.com to check it out. But it's MacBook karaoke. All the details on 923freefm.com. Whoa, Kenny, all right?
I dropped something.
Yeah, what's going on? What's the word on the street? What's the word in the hallways there?
Well, there's one chick listening to the show in the hallway because she's like the only girl, and all the creepy guys are leering at her.
Uh-oh.
So she's like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And she's very excited to meet little Jimmy Norton.
Well, get her in here.
Okay.
Get the broad in here.
Yeah. Basically, West Palm Beach, they got a couple conference rooms or whatever, rooms that they set aside for the listeners to come down and check out the show today.
And the station can't do anything because we're in an office park here. Like, there's a bunch of stations, and there's a bunch of offices, so the station didn't really have any choice. They had to kind of put them, they couldn't have us in the parking lot or anything like that.
We're trying to get work done, and we look out the window and see debauchery. How are we supposed to get these TPS reports done?
Hello, miss.
Hi.
I saw you outside before. She's a lovely girl in a little sexy army tank top.
Thanks. Camo's my favorite color.
What's that?
Camo's my favorite color.
Camo. Cute accent. Camo.
Camo's my favorite color.
So what's your name?
My name's Britney.
Hi. Ooh. Where are you from?
West Palm, from here.
Okay, cool. And all the guys are staring at you in the room?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Ooh,
why is it creepy?
Because they're trying to do the...
Oh, they're giving you the look without quite looking.
Exactly, and I could see it. It's just creepy, so I got up and I left.
Well, you're rather
you're showing off what you got, though. It's not like you came here with maybe something a little less...
A tuxedo jacket.
I was going to say coat, but it's West Palm Beach. That would just be silly.
That's appropriate for the weather.
Yeah.
Well, I like my body. I don't think I should hide it. I mean...
No, I understand that, but if you're going to dress like that, of course you're going to get the creeps to stare.
Staring at you.
Well, it's not like I'm wearing, a halter top and my stomach showing and, all that.
Right. Do you have you have very, very lovely breasts?
Oh, thank you.
In that
Prozac gave them to me.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
You're nuts too. I love it. Oh, she's a good one. What? I'm in love. She said Prozac. She's got what are they, C's?
Yeah.
She got C's and she's on Prozac. That's two.
No, not anymore. I'm off of it. Otherwise, I'd be 300 pounds.
Oh, good. Stay off.
Yeah, I was on it and I gained weight and I lost it and these stayed and this stayed.
You're trying to say Prozac gives you nice boobs?
It does. I think.
Look at that.
All ladies should do it.
Well, what do you have in the back there? Do you have a little thong on?
Boy shorts. I always wear boy shorts.
What color?
They're pink.
Can we see them? I like boy shorts. You don't have to show me the back if you don't want to.
They're.
Oh, she's a lot.
They're really small, though.
I want to see. Oh, that's
They're just
so
normal.
Oh, what a rump. I want to see her rump.
They're pink.
They're pink.
They have little roses on them, too.
Why don't you show us?
No.
Why? It's sexy. Just a little.
Nice.
I'll show you my underwear. I don't care.
All right.
Here, look.
Okay.
She's now yearning for the creep room that she came out of. Oh, see? Those aren't really boy shorts, though.
No, they are. In the back, it's shorts.
Well, show us the back.
No.
If you were on the beach, let me ask a question. If you were on the beach, would you wear a bathing suit or bikini?
A bikini.
Yeah, so this is all that is. It's not anything dirty. We're not asking you to be nude. Just to show the back, that's like a bikini. Those actually show less than a bikini do.
Less than a bikini do.
Yeah, do. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Less than a bikini do. Sorry, it was that rap video.
Yeah.
Rap audio video. Floundering idiot I am. Do you like a big boy down there? Do you? I'll disappoint you.
I don't really care either way.
Disappointing all the ladies.
I'm a sexual zilch.
Why don't you tell her what happened? Did you hear Jimmy's story from earlier?
Yeah,
what do you think?
Sorry.
For the people just tuning in, Jimmy brought his girlfriend on the trip, and they're having a great time.
They've been canoodling the whole time.
I saw them frolicking in the ocean, and then they stayed up all night, and there was some kind of something
just
going on.
To-do.
After they had just a lot of fun.
Wonderful.
They had a lot of fun. She's saying the best ever, and Jimmy can't accept that and just thinks there's some other thing going on there.
Yeah, I'm like, it's got to be something, and I figured that maybe she likes a bigger boy. And
because he's got to bring up something that is going to make the situation bad so he can be unhappy.
Yeah.
That's happened to me before. I just got up, walked out of the room, took a shower. I was like, I'm not going to hear it.
But it's not like she said anything critical. Like, if she said anything critical, I would have had a reason to go on it. I don't know if other people are like this, but I seek out things that are going to devastate me. Like, I want to be ruined. Not on a minor level. Like, yes, I want to give you the absolute Achilles heel. I hand you hedge clippers, and I put my Achilles in your face, and I say, I dare you, so I can ruin the relationship.
You love feeling
miserable,
that horrible feeling.
Miserable.
Yeah.
Real misery.
Where does that come from?
I don't know. I don't
have the same problem, though.
Childhood somewhere. I'm not going to blame anybody. It's just
really?
Huh? Yeah, I have the same problem there.
What?
I subconsciously ruin relationships. Like, everything will be great. I'll be this really great guy. Everybody's like, oh, he's so nice. Totally deserve a guy like that. And something will happen, and I'll just go crazy on them. And they'll be like, okay, I'm done with you.
See, this girl is like somebody I was like really close with for years, friends. I never date friends. I don't have female friends. Yuck. You know, but this one I did, so it's like a whole investment of years of friendship. I want to ruin it. I want to ruin it because I don't know how to handle being like in love with somebody.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Are you single?
Yeah.
Cool, because she's at the hotel.
I don't need that. I don't need a drama.
Come on, it'll be fun. We'll laugh about it later.
Okay.
People are calling you Tyra because you turned it around and made it about yourself.
Oh, yeah.
No, I wanted to hear that. I wanted her to relate. Let me ask you a question now. Did you ever have a guy that you were dating, start inquiring about your ex-sexual experiences, your older ones? Is that a guy thing to do?
No.
All right, thanks. I don't know what that meant. Yeah, all right.
Why do you do that? You inquire about past things?
We talk about it. Sometimes it can be really sexy, or I'll talk about mine. There's a part of it that I like where you talk about a little bit of your ex stuff, and they'll talk about a little bit of their old stuff, because you kind of know each other that way. Like, it's about opening up. But I always try.
You don't want to hear, like, the basketball team, though, in the conversation.
No, but you
don't want that to come up.
No, but you do want to say it while you're doing things. Basketball team. Believe me. I spank. I accuse them of everything. I'm awful.
Yeah.
But you want to hear, I'm not looking just to learn something about them.
Conjugal visit. That's something you don't want to come up during that conversation either.
You want to hear, I don't look for it just to get to know the person. I talk about somebody's past just to find things in their past that I can hurt myself with. Just to find things in their past that will make me feel inferior and devastate me. That's why I want to know about their past. When I strip all crap away, that's why I ask.
Is it also a turn on?
It can be, sure. When there's experiences that I could have been a part of, or like something that is on my level, or like every girl has dated one guy who was packing like an animal. Sometimes it's fun to hear about that as like an abstract thing because it makes them kind of pornographic and dirty, or talking about things that they don't do, like you like to go out to bars and meet different guys, you smack them on the ass, not the face. The face is when they actually do it. And it's sexy to hear a girl that you love or whatever going into that area with you, as long as they're not doing it. But it's like when I start to go for real things, and real things that I'll never live up to, or real things that are going to wreck me. That's what I look for. I look for things that I can cop out emotionally.
Oh, we got to get a psychologist, man.
Yeah.
I want to see what a psychologist would say.
This sounds like something simple, though.
Yeah.
This is like so close to the surface and so like easy. A shrink could be like, oh, yeah, this is this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
is
shoot
yourself.
101 textbook.
But we need a shrink for them to tell us what it is, though. None of us know what this is.
No.
It sounds maybe like it might be simple, but...
And I'm not saying she's perfect either, like in any relationship. But by this, I say this because any women that I've dated in the last year, you're missing nothing by not dating me, as you can see.
Someone let you down. Someone let you down as a child.
I don't know. My parents
in some
were
way,
nice.
And I'm not saying sexual. I'm just saying there was some incident as a child where you were looking forward to something so big time, and someone let you down.
I don't know.
A very limited self-worth.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't feel worthy, so that when you're happy, you feel like, why am I getting this happiness? I don't deserve it. Let me get miserable.
Hey, we got to get off the air.
We'll have to finish this on XM.
Yeah, right.
We're going to be on XM in a few minutes. We're not doing the walkover. We're going to just walk out on the balcony and hang out and get a couple rays and
rub each other's backs, talking over.
And then we'll continue on XM. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Brittany. Bye, sweetheart.
We've been spending the morning, playing some highlights from the eggnog drinking contest. Here is E-Rock vomiting again.
Again.
Brittany is a nice rump.
Again. Gotta love that Prozac, right?
Fantastic. She's nuts.
Pat Duffy, once again, our new intern that starts in January.
Duffy.
Who was on the receiving end of the now famous Baby Bird from Pat from Menaki. You can't promote enough. One of the most unbelievable videos you'll ever see. If you haven't seen it yet, I think most people have. Go to break.com. It's up there, almost on the front page.
In January, he will be one of the new crap of interns.
That's
as
right.
Steve said.
Yes.
That will be joining the show.
That's right.
Yes.
So here's Pat Duffy taking a big swig from the puke pitcher that Sergeant Magoo filled up with his puke before he ate Fruit Loops.
Magoo, by the way, is God.
Yeah, but Pat Duffy said, you know what, look what I could do. He did 4 or 5 just amazing things on Friday during the eggnog drinking contest. Here's one of them. And, of course, E-Rock can't take this either.
Hey, would somebody take... now, that picture is so awful. Would somebody take a sip out of it? Like, without the Fruit Loops? Just a sip. Just a nice, thick, yogurty sip.
down. E-Rock's down.
E-Rock's down again. Wait, we got to explain because it's just noise for people out there.
The intern took a big mouthful sip out of Magoo's pitcher of thick, viscousy vomit.
He took a Viking swig.
A Viking swig.
And it spilled over his cheeks and chin, ran down his shirt, and splattered on the floor.
And there you go. That was E-Rock puking for the sixth time, I believe,
E-Rock.
on Friday during the Eggnog drinking contest.
And you notice how I humbly didn't mention my part in getting the whole Pat from Moonachie vomiting thing? It was my suggestion that someone drink the vomit of another person.
It was just terrific.
I just needed
terrific
credit.
idea, Jimmy.
I needed credit.
Hey, more videos going up for the Eggnog drinking contest up on opieandanthony.com, up on break.com. Those are the two websites we promote today. Once again, thank you, break.com. And hopefully we'll have the YouTube guys on tomorrow so we give them a good talking to. All right. We're out of here. We'll continue on XM in just a bit. Thanks for checking us out today, guys.
Yeah, bye.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show, live from West Palm Beach, the home of E-Rock's parents, and a lot of repressed memories.
We used to play put the spider in the bikini. And I tell you, there was a spider in your bikini. You pull off your bikini shorts.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way.
It's the 2006 Homeless Shopping Spree, only on the Opie and Anthony Show. Coming soon to a snooty mall, maybe one near you.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The Opie and Anthony Show will bring a busload of homeless degenerates shopping for Christmas presents. And you, of course, are invited to watch and shop along.
Golden Buns is gonna get busy.
Immerse yourself in a time-honored tradition. Enjoy the holiday spirit and the stench of booze and vomit as we partake in another homeless shopping spree on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Bye. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
The Opie and Anthony Show is in Florida, and you're not. Well, maybe you are. Tune into the Opie and Anthony Show tomorrow, December 5th, as we broadcast from the Buzz 103 FM studios in West Palm. Without you. Or maybe you made it down. If you're in the West Palm area, feel free to stop by and watch the show from a safe distance. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow morning, Tuesday, December 5th. Details on opieandanthony.com.
What a walkover. Wow. That was nice.
Woo! Welcome to the second half of the Opie and Anthony Show.
I walked to the bathroom. I took a massive shit.
Yeah.
I then, as I was watching Fox News on my phone, which is good because it drowns the sound down, because I believe Keith walked in and said, in his best Kenny impression, "I'll wait here while you take a leak." And I said, "I think you better leave."
I was in there. And
lateral damage.
I was in there. I noticed you have a very unusual technique of dumping.
What is that?
You flush as you go.
You give courtesy flushes?
I was trying to be courteous. Yeah, I don't want to. I didn't want to stink it up.
No, I think you flush as soon as you know you've let one go, you have to get rid of it immediately.
Yeah, it's got to go away.
Yeah,
it
has nothing. Anthony doesn't do courtesy flushes. It has something else to do with just what he likes to do, I guess.
You know what else? I don't like the thought.
I was taking a leak, and all I heard was just noise. No, I heard, first time ever, by the way, I heard Anthony doing his business and flushing right after.
Because I don't like the idea that if a log of shit is going to float in the water, and perhaps another log will go in and you'll get splashed back.
Yeah.
And there's shitty water now splashing on your ass. So and with toilets like that, like at home you can't do it. The tank has to fill. So, you're screwed. But when you got the turbo flush, and then you can just hold it down and just let it go.
And it just sucks.
I'm shitting into a whirlwind, into a cyclone.
Here's what you should do at home. And this is what I do for the same splashback problem. I put a piece of Bounty, the quicker picker-upper, between the toilet seat and the actual toilet, and I close it and I shit onto that. It's actually an eighth of an inch below my ass. And I just shit, and it piles up back in my asshole and around my ass and on my legs.
Squeezes out like fudge.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm having shit problems lately too. It's been very hard. I had to sit on the bowl last night, And I had to actually at one point lay the garbage can on its side and put my feet on it and push so I could shit.
Well, you have a shit chair.
I do at home.
Stool.
I wish I used it all the time.
It's a stool.
Yeah.
That it gets your feet off the floor about another 6-8 inches.
Yeah,
right?
you prop your feet up, so it's more like you're squatting, which is actually the more natural position to shit in.
That's what they say. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's correct.
By the way, I took 8 dumps. The final total was 8 dumps at the bake sale.
And fucking
down here in West Palm Beach, Florida.
He comes in the room and he'll just go number 7, and we all know what he's talking about.
It was beyond amazing because when we flew down here on Friday, I had the worst headache because the toxins were building up again. And man, did I let go on Saturday. One after another, and the final tally was 8. And not a couple in there where it was just a cute little couple Raisinets. It was just massive, every single one. I woke up on Saturday morning. I had pains way up here on my side.
So did I yesterday.
That's all the crap in you.
How did shit get into your lung? Oh my God, you are right up here,
up on the side here, whatever, as high as the intestines go. I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor, but
I had the same thing.
But I couldn't twist because I could
shit in your trachea.
I could, but I was twisting to the side and I could just feel it. I'm like, God damn, when is this going to come out? And finally, all day Saturday, one after another.
Yeah. Well, that's our shit discussion.
That's
nice.
I love the shit segment.
It went well.
Yeah. Shit talk with Opie and Anthony.
Jesus, Kenny.
If anyone could see the dumb smile on his face, he's as happy as a clam with himself.
He's so happy.
Yeah, he absolutely is happy.
No one could be happier than Kenny right now.
Yes, Kenny.
You know why? Because I live my life through my asshole.
I don't get it.
No one does.
It's the beauty of saying it. It's just meaningless, but it somehow makes a little sense.
Drivel.
I live my life through my asshole. That means the only way I can feel sexual pleasure is through my asshole.
Oh, is that it?
That's true.
Well, I love his spin on everything.
It's terrific, isn't it? Oh, my God.
He's a buffoon. There's really no other description.
The only time Kenny should walk in the room is we should have a big rope hanging from the ceiling, and we should pull it, and he should be walking.
You rang.
Let's see if the phones are finally working. I mean, they were working. I shouldn't say that. They were just
Tommy's doing a good job.
Yes. Keith in Connecticut, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Keith.
Hey, Keith. Maybe if you had a bigger dick, you wouldn't have a problem shitting, fag.
Oh, wow. That's hurtful.
I know. I push out a little log. It's like one of those little plinkers, and she wants to fuck that instead.
Brian, what's going on?
Echo.
Brian.
Yo.
Echo.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I want to tell Anthony he can solve that splashback problem there if he just places a simple landing strip in the bowl and you shit on the paper.
Oh, you put toilet paper down first?
Soft landing.
Yeah, man. Just put the paper
that's
down
good.
and drop your load on that.
No, how about this? Why doesn't Anthony just put a newspaper on the floor and hang on to the bowl and spit into it and shit like an African woman giving birth?
I'll give that a try, Jimmy.
I want you to shit on your floor.
And I need things to do while I take a shit. I can't sit there with nothing to do, like reading or that. That's why I love my phone, because I was able to just pop up Fox News.
Yeah.
And I was watching a little Discovery Channel, whatever it is. I'm watching it on my phone, and it makes it that much easier because you're not thinking so much about the process of taking a dump, which if you think too hard, you start tightening up, you think about it, you're like, oh, I got to shit on that, and then your ass has a mind of its own, and it's cutting off on you.
Yes, and they kept cutting off on me last night, and then you got to go in and mush it out, and it's like 7 wipes, and you still haven't made a dent. You know that type?
Yeah, you can't have that. You need something else to take your mind off of what you're doing. Watch TV, read the paper. Sometimes, I don't know how many times I've read the bottle of...
What do you shit in the living room? Watch TV, read the paper?
I have my telephone with me, and it gets all kinds of fun computer, TV and stuff. But in a pinch, I've been where I've had to just read the shampoo bottle or some facial cream.
You just gotta be distracted
or something. You got to be distracted.
All right, let's say hi to Jeff the trucker. Jeff.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy, you there?
Yes, buddy. Yeah, I'm right here, man.
Yeah. I was listening to that XM comedy channel, and they were playing that bit of yours, the legless old lady. And because of you, I shit my fucking pants.
Oh, you like that bit? Thank you, man.
That is one of your classics.
That's a true story, and I will lie about myself. I said that my friend said the bit. I'm not going to go through the whole bit, but it's a bit about being in the airport and seeing an old lady, and it's absolutely true. It was me and Happy Face, one of Dice's bodyguards. It didn't happen in Newark, I lied. It happened in Houston. And we're waiting to get online, and we see an old lady in a wheelchair holding her 2 prosthetic legs, and I go through a whole bit about that. And I said that my friend hit me and said, "Do you think she's flying standby?" And it was actually me who said that to him, and his wife was disgusted because we were laughing at this legless, and what a mug she had on her. You've never seen, she looked like she should look, holding her own legs. Just fucking miserable in a chair with her legs, and her husband was standing there not holding one. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
You know, he couldn't have been happy.
How could he be? Yeah, she's fun to fuck because she can't resist, but then we have to travel. I told her to put the legs on. It gives the kids the creeps.
Yeah, really.
Let's go to Fuzzy in Connecticut. Fuzzy.
Morning, boys. Hey,
Morning, Fuzzy. What's up, Fuzzy?
Yo, I just want to tell you that I really appreciate every time I turn from the 92.3 or whatever to the XM, I get shit talk. This is what we pay for every month. We get shit talk on XM.
A little bit of shit talk never hurts, and we try to add in a little knowledge to help you out. That's all.
I actually have.
It's not gratuitous.
I'm shitting much better because of the O&A show.
See?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
All right,
sir.
thank you,
We're
sir.
helping people.
Shit talk.
We're helping.
All right, moving on to other things. We got. I got to put it in the thing. Though.
What, honey bunny?
You got to put it in the little case.
Got to take it out one case.
You actually got to take a CD out, put it in a CD case, this special case that goes into a special CD player.
The Denons.
The Denons.
All right, George Clooney on the Today Show talking about his
night out with Danny DeVito.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting.
They were out boozing it up. DeVito went on The View.
Yeah.
He was hammered.
I guess Clooney went on Regis and Kelly.
Yeah.
And DeVito went on the other show and on The View, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, The View. And Clooney admits that they were doing shots the night before and that he was very, very hungover when he did Regis and Kelly.
First, let's talk about actor Danny DeVito. He made headlines last week when he appeared on The View, let's say still feeling the effects from a night of drinking with his pal George Clooney. So, when George stopped by on Friday, I had to ask him what really happened that night. When's the last time you got really drunk?
Well, it's...
I mean, stumble down, fall on your face drunk.
Really? Well, I was with an actor recently.
Big guy, little guy?
Big heart. And we were doing shots of limoncello, and that's all I can really say on the subject.
Or all you can really remember.
All I can remember.
This was Danny DeVito, who showed up on The View the next day and just seemed wrecked.
Yeah, I think he probably was. I had to do Regis and Kelly the next day, and I was pretty hungover as well.
Hey. Who's that interview? Was that Matt Lauer?
Yeah, it's Matt.
I like Matt Lauer. Matt, at least he didn't handle it. Matt didn't handle it like some self-righteous where you're drinking. He was having fun with it.
He was
wrecked.
He's changed his style in the last few years. He definitely goes after the people a little more.
Yeah, I kind of like that. He was having fun with it. He wasn't being a baby about it. I like to see actors like that. Enough with these fucking faggoty, conscientious actors. Danny DeVito was loaded. I like that. Drinking talk. This is what I want from entertainers.
It's something different.
Yes.
It's not the same drivel.
We have to help people with AIDS. We know we do. We have to stop with the causes. Just give me a couple of guys that are out fucking boozing and talking shit, and they show up on TV loaded.
Like the old days.
Like the old days where they were smoking and drinking on Carson.
Frank would come out, Dino.
Frank and a
with their
little
drink
the Jewish
all
jig.
loaded.
All right, we find out how much they were drinking the night before here.
How much was consumed?
A lot. I got to the point where I was dumping the shots into a plant next to me, and
that was Danny.
I don't think Danny saw me do that.
When I read the story the next day, I just thought I felt it was so sleazy of you because it's such a calculated move. You hang out, you go party with DeVito just so you can score with his cast-offs.
Exactly.
There's no question.
You know,
picking
up his girls.
All the girls at the bar are going to say, "Hey, you're cute, but what about you?"
Well, the funny thing was, it was we were just at a restaurant. It wasn't like we were out drinking. We were at a restaurant sitting down drinking. I was in bed by 11:30 at night, and I woke up at 7, and I was still drunk. It was a brutal night.
Sounds like a good night. I'll say. I like the fact he's dumping the drinks in the plant, and DeVito doesn't see that, so he keeps pounding them down.
I'm wondering how George is going to make up for that. I think you should probably buy him a coffee plantation. What do you think? Buy that for DeVito.
Yeah, clearly.
Well, what's that mean? A coffee? Oh, excuse me. What does that mean? What does that mean that you should buy him a coffee plantation?
So he could sober up with cups of coffee when he's...
Is that your idea of a fucking joke hole?
Yeah. That whole
Buy him a coffee plantation. That way Morgan Freeman can work on it. Holy, that would have been funny. A coffee plantation.
That actually would have been funny, Jimmy.
Fucking dumb chick trying to keep it safe.
And I bet Danny DeVito is like a lightweight because he's so small.
No.
He probably can't drink that much.
These guys are fucking professional.
I know those guys, like George Clooney can probably really drink.
DeVito has been given that awful body by God. You don't think he's a good drinker at this point?
That so guy knows. Tiny. DeVino is wine.
Did I say DeVino? DeVino, right. Well, that's what they've been nicknaming him, DeVino.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, Danny DeVito. No, DeVito? Fuck yeah. He knows how to drink, that guy, by now.
Is there anything funny, by the way, that in the Taxi episode, which I think is in Season 4, where you fuckheads release Season 4, where Louis brings home Zena's friend... And this is what TV was like back then. And he fucking brings home Zena's friend, and she's all drunk and stuff, and so he takes advantage of it, and he fucks her. and she's like, last night, were you a little taller? He's like, no. And she's like, did you have more hair? And he's like, no. And then it comes out that she was on all these pills. He's like, you want me to get you some pills? I'll get you pills. He's offering to get her pills and booze so he can fuck her again. Is this the greatest sitcom ever?
Never see that.
No, not at all.
No.
Well, not
never.
Very safe comedy. Let's say hi to Kyle, who's downstairs here in West Palm Beach. What's up, Kyle?
Hey, buddy.
I was wondering if we can come up and watch the show.
Who are you?
My name's Kyle. There's only 4 of us down here, guys. I mean, hell, it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Oh, they were the guys in the parking lot.
Yeah, did you bring anything?
I got a bottle of water.
Oh, are you the one with the big rig out there?
Yep.
The only problem I don't have, but where are you going to be? Because all we have is the studio. The rest of the buzz is back to their normal business. We don't have a room for you.
They kicked out everybody?
No. Oh, they're still there?
Yeah, the audience has the XM feed in there. They can hear everything.
All right. Way to humiliate me.
Yeah, why don't we bring Kyle up?
All right, bring him up.
And, E-Rock, I got a job for you. Go to the, what is it, a conference room? Go to the conference room, see what the listener's about, and see if anyone has anything for us.
Yeah.
That could add to this fine radio show.
Sending E-Rock on that mission?
Why?
Wow, that's a tough one.
Are you saying that E-Rock... I'm not putting words in your mouth, but are you saying that he's such an incompetent shitbox that he won't recognize Radio Gold when he sees it due to the fact that he's basically a bag of placenta when it comes to the worth to this radio show? I'm paraphrasing. I mean, is that what you're saying?
No, now I'm saying you're a mind reader.
Why not say, well, okay, to me it sounded like Ant was going, good move. Let's send cunt face who can't even take us to a restaurant with fucking living people in it. Let's see if cunt face can fucking bring back something for the show. It'd be the first time he's ever brought something to the table.
Let's see. Well, where's Club Soda Kenny?
I don't know.
Probably getting himself into some trouble.
I would just, what I was trying to say is it's a tough job.
Any of the listeners have anything you think for the show?
I just went out and polled the listeners that exact same question, and we couldn't have a bigger collection of dullards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the highlight of the group is the stupid trucker wants to tell you about his mud flaps.
Wait a minute, where's the big kid? Where's my fucking where's Josh?
Slim?
Adult baby guy.
I'll get Slim in here.
No, you don't have to.
We already had him in.
Yeah, no, Slim's here because there's still donuts and coffee left.
But everybody else is just a dullard.
Yeah. The guy there wants to tell you there's only 5 trucks in the U.S. of A. that has the mud flaps. He's got like all the facts.
That's the showstopper.
All right, enough about the mud flaps.
That's the showstopper. We can't go to him. You never follow it.
What does he have? Wow, mud flaps, I think?
Yeah.
There's Opie and Anthony and Wow on mud flaps?
Yeah.
Can I say something? I want you to bring us a dullard. Bring us a dull guy.
Right. And the advertising chick is late for work, almost going to get fired. She needs to snap a picture on the next break.
I'm sorry. I thought. You didn't do it yet? Okay, yeah.
Bring her she didn't get O&A. She got you.
Bring her in. Yeah, she's a nice girl. And bring me a dullard. I want a dullard.
All right, here we go.
All right, go get a dullard.
Yeah, find the biggest dullard in there.
That's right. That it doesn't work for this show. Hey, E-Rock, if you bring the mud flap guy in here, I'm going to bite your nipple off. Oh, I'm filling up a little.
Well,
nice.
Oh,
you want pictures?
Picture.
All right.
Take a picture with this pretty girl.
Photo op. Why
Very
not?
beautiful
Just
girl.
on the air.
She's nice. She's a blonde. She's from Miami. Look at the smile on Opie. Opie's handsome. Look at that. Get his other side, the one that the shit is piled up in.
No, it's all out now. It's all out.
Fucking Opie's giving us log reports, and as much as I was like, why? They were all fucking... It was impressive.
Oh, shit long.
Go ahead, look to the left, sweetie pie. That's good. Right behind the... Good, hold on. Jay.
It's terrible.
Is she behind
What's up, guys?
Go on the other side, Anthony. Go on that side.
What's up, guys?
And then you could Photoshop it.
Jay Moore,
What's up?
everybody.
Oh, hey, Jay.
What's up, Jay?
Jay Moore.
Jay, you were in New York City for the NASCAR thing, and you didn't stop by. What's up?
I'm calling to rectify this rumors and innuendos. I got in at like midnight on Thursday, and then all day Friday, starting at 9 a.m., I had rehearsals for the NASCAR awards, and then I flew back out.
Yeah, see, these new hours well, it's not new anymore. We've been doing it, 2.5 years. Just puts a damper on having people like Jay Moore come in and stuff.
Yeah.
I would have loved to, man. I'm long overdue to hang out with you guys, but, I got to go in there and read teleprompter for fucking 6 hours.
Dude, some of your lines made the New York Post today, man. They loved you.
Oh, good.
They absolutely loved you. Give me the Post.
Hooray!
Yeah, no, they said you killed. What was it, the NASCAR awards?
Yes, sir.
Know what was weird about that? When they got all the NASCARs in Times Square to do a loop.
Yeah, a little lap.
That probably wasn't bad for traffic.
Loop.
Can't be any worse than the freaking Venezuelan parade they had on the street next to my hotel yesterday.
Jay, this is what amazes me about Jay Moore. This is why I love you. You say... there's probably about 400 things you've said that should have ruined your career. Nothing fucking stops Jay. I love him. Because you say the worst shit to people and about people, everything you're not supposed to say in show business, and you fucking blurt it out on the national airwaves, and nothing happens.
Well, because they look at him, and he doesn't mean it. Look, he doesn't mean it.
He's a funny guy. Yeah.
Has the look.
I love that.
He's just being silly.
Take it easy. We're just joking around.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, the funniest part was one of the funnier parts was when that kid Kyle Busch was 10th place, and he goes, "None of this could be possible without my beautiful girlfriend, Erica."
Oh my! What was the first name? It got cut out, Jay.
Eva. He goes, I could not have done it without my beautiful girlfriend, Eva, Erica.
Oh my God!
Eva's the name of Kurt Busch's wife. It's his brother's wife with big. She's a blonde girl with big endowed.
What's going on there?
No.
That was a slip.
I said, so what are you, you're Rookie of the Year, and now you made the chase. What are your plans next year, girlfriend-wise?
That was a little rough.
Wow. So I'm finally awake at this hour that you guys are up. I've got a 6 a.m. call over here at the Ghost Whisperer.
How's the movie going?
You know what? The movie? I'm a TV guy now.
Why aren't you doing a movie with... you TV? Are you doing the TV show with what's her name?
With Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. How's that going? You fuck it yet?
And her and her ghost.
Did her and her ghost.
Hey, Jay, how about this? We've been friends a long time. How about a walk-on part in one of your major projects? A small one. I don't need much. I don't need you to make me a star. I just want to do something. I have nothing going on in that part of my career.
I'm at the mercy of the man here. What are you talking about? Of course. Anything I can do for you, Jim.
All right, thank you.
Hold on 1 second, you guys.
Hollywood talk.
Right now? Yeah. All right, let me put this in my trailer. Come on. Thank you very much.
Trailer?
Jeez Louise, fucking Pete was all over me. I got on the lot. He's like, "Hi, I'm Pete. I'm the new second. Could you come in for rehearsal?" Yeah, Pete, could I put down my fucking bags like a human being?
Rehearsal? I get it right the first time.
That's right. I don't rehearse when I'm in places.
That's right. Lucky Louie, you didn't see Jimmy going in there going, I need to rehearse.
Absolutely. You saw my rehearsals, and they were all caught on film.
Are you guys having fun down in West Palm?
It's a
ball, dude. It's fucking nuts. A ball. I mean, I'm sabotaging my relationship The station doesn't hate us or love us. I think they know who we are. I'm not quite sure.
The weather's nice.
Ope's been shitting like a goose with cancer, and fucking a fan thinks that my girlfriend offended him. So it's been a lovely fucking time so far. The only happy one here is Jaime. He's been fucking smiling since he walked in.
That angel fish face.
Well,
And
that sounds
Kenny.
lovely.
By the way, Jace, a line of the
Guys,
century.
one of the people down there are dullards.
By the way, calling Kenny a fucking angelfish, it could be the fucking greatest thing ever said.
That's all we think about now, Jay.
I like the paleontologist that come in and pour cement in his footprints on the treadmill. I have no good lines this time, so I'll repeat one from 3 weeks ago.
Could you please do Chris Penn before you go?
I don't care how many you want me, this guy. Half his name Daddy's gonna be at us, Jimmy Norton. There's a girl at Daddy's Club. Lady, every guy that met her had to fucking jack off to her at least once.
Perfect.
Fucking Jay.
Right on, Jay.
I gotta go on this set, you guys. I just wanted to call and tell you I love you, and I was awake.
All right, thank you, Jay.
You got me awake.
Aww.
You had work to do.
God bless.
Don't knock him dead.
Anthony, Long Island sucks my cock.
Jersey blows.
All right, good.
All right, bye. Jay Moore, everyone.
I'm in a very Jay Moore mood.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Moore,
man.
state of mind.
I want to talk to Jay for an hour.
Yeah, he's busy. He's on the set.
Yep.
With Jennifer Love Hewitt and her tits, apparently.
By the way, I was supposed to do Leno with her, but they wound up putting me on with, I believe it was Kate Beckinsale.
That's it. That was a step up, my friend.
And you guys are going out to do Leno the 21st.
21st.
Correct?
It's finally been confirmed.
2 weeks from Thursday.
Excellent. And believe me, I have, like a goiter, leached onto that trip.
Oh.
No, I'm not going on the show, but I'm just going out to be hang.
You better.
I offer nothing. You don't need me as a liaison. I am simply going to get a free L.A. trip. What do you think of that, Elo?
And we'll continue in just a bit.
There will always be retarded idiots to entertain us with their stupidity.
Mindless Opie, crotch-grabbing Anthony. Mindless Opie, crotch-grabbing Anthony. People grabbing their crotches and saying, suck it. The Opie and Anthony Show. Suck it. Love the show. Mindless. Opie and Anthony.
Back with the Opie and Anthony Show, live from West Palm Beach, Florida. Very exciting. Extremely exciting stuff.
I had something to get to, and I forgot what it was.
Oh, gosh damn it. Because we get distracted.
Oh, damn it. They won't jump out of that. That's the beauty of XM.
There's photo things going on between little breaks. Run out, snapping pictures, signing stuff.
I would keep walking by the program director here at the Buzz, going to the bathroom. And he's not a bad guy. I mean, I met him when I was down here. He was very cordial and nice, and he's a nice dude. He just wants to punch me in the mouth.
Really?
Why? I think that they interpreted what we said this morning as shitting on the station. I'm guessing, but which really wasn't. I mean,
no.
Oh,
that's shitting on the station at all.
That was pretty tame. We get a lot crazier.
I know.
With our shitting on somebody.
I'll clear it up tomorrow.
Shitting on some of the people at the station.
All right, good point. That's right. And the ethnicity.
Hey, your buddy's on Regis.
Whose buddy?
Yours.
Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
There he is.
Cool.
There he is. Look at him.
Excellent. What was we talking about? How the pitching staff fell apart and how he's going to be a relief pitcher next year? Because he just does it all.
Maybe he's talking about how he's, right there with the fans, signing autographs for anybody that'll ask. Things like that.
Still a sore spot.
No, really?
Always will be.
Oh, for forever.
Always will be.
Jimmy holds a grudge like the JDL.
Let me tell you something about the beauty about being on radio. And my girlfriend gets annoyed at me, not only because of my insignificant cock size, but because of Oh, look at the nice picture of Jaime and Jeter.
Yeah. Jaime's got to pull that one out. That is a wonderful picture of you and Derek Jeter.
You're rubbing it in. I love it.
The same day I got my photo.
That's why I love this kid.
Same shitty fucking blue jacket, sharkskin coating.
Wait, you got the Derek Jeter picture the night that Jimmy got rejected?
No. I got rejected. We got a picture at XM, and for me to get it signed was a year later. I got a picture with Jeter at XM.
Oh, you just wanted the signature on the picture.
Oh, the picture of me and him, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Easier than a photo. Just sign it.
Fuck, where was I going now? I forgot.
Oh, damn it.
A radio show, girlfriend.
The beauty of having, and she notices that I do this, of having a radio show is every person in the public gets fucked over. We all get fucked because nobody gives a shit about you, and you have to deal with the companies, and you're an anonymous piece of garbage. And I love coming on here and fucking just attacking people, but either by name or by company name when they stick it up your ass. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna shut down Verizon or whatever, or AT&T.
But it's a great outlet because you know people are hearing you.
It's just nice to hurt them a little bit.
Yeah.
My girlfriend notices that I fucking latch onto things, and I can't. She's like, you love doing that.
Yeah.
I really do.
You don't let it go.
I get nothing for it. People relate to it, I guess, man, but I just, it's so nice to be able to attack, because they never know who they're fucking with. Like, they don't know that you have a voice and a lot of people are now going to hear it, and then all of a sudden they're nice to you after. It's like, fuck you. Where were you before? Why not be nice to me before? I could blast you in front of a fucking million people.
Yeah, drilling you on the phone, taking forever, not getting a response out of them.
Speaking of which, so you think the program director in West Palm Beach here wants to punch you in the teeth?
Slap me? No, I don't think so. I mean, we got along with Jesus Christ, mumbling asshole. Oh my fucking God! I should be asking celebrities funny questions in 1990 on Stern. Fucking asshole!
Wow, you were really stuttering.
Oh, Ed Norton.
Ed Norton.
Fucking zero. I was, no, we had a nice relationship when he was down. He was very cool with me, and he was out of his way to be nice. But I think that just looking at his, he doesn't want to punch me, but I think he wants to, grease the back of his hand in some type of a warm oil and do this.
Oh, that would hurt.
Across my lip and cheek. Like a backhanded, hi, thanks for having us.
Where it leaves a red mark and a fat lip.
It would leave 3 fingers, because the pointer, the middle, and that worthless digit that you kind of tickle the asshole with when you're double fingering her with your fucking finger and pointer finger. The thumb's on the clit, the middle finger and the pointer finger are in the cunt. Are we on XM or are we on the buzz? They won't you're diddling the clit. You have 2 fingers in the cunt, and then that worthless one, which you can't do anything with unless you're Dane, then you can raise it above your head and fucking make $8 million a show. That's where you tickle the space between her cunt and asshole with, and then the pinky just kind of hangs out in case of a problem.
Playing a clarinet.
I certainly am. I'm playing a song called "I'm Sorry It's Not Big Enough." Fucking zero. What a zero I am.
And he will not let that go.
An insignificant cock.
He will not let that go.
Valueless mealworm cock.
You can smack a girl in the face with it, and it makes a thwack sound, yet it's just not big enough.
It's not big enough, huh, Jimmy?
No. It's all noise. It's all echo.
No, it's I know. It's got to be
all done in
enough.
Post.
It's all done in post.
Let's say hi to Andrew on Long Island. Andrew, what's up?
Oh, my God.
Andrew.
I got to do this.
Opie, plunk him down.
Oh.
Andrew.
There he is.
What's going on? Yo, that was the most disgusting video I've ever seen in my life. All I had this morning was some scrambled eggs and some coffee, and that shit came all over my keyboard when I saw that video. I was crying.
Oh, yeah. I posted my old wedding video. Oh, the puking. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I get those confused.
You guys ain't right, man. God bless you.
Why did it take you so long to see the baby bird video? I think everyone has seen it by now. That has something to do with the radio show.
I'm sorry, man. Well, my wife called me up out of nowhere.
Sorry.
I was sick from work, so my wife called me up and was like, you got to check this out. So, sitting at home and wound up puking all over my keyboard. The shit was disgusting.
Yeah, you got to tell other people about the video. I just think this should be seen by a lot of people. It's over 400,000 views on Break.com. The video's up there, Break.com, for the people that haven't seen it yet.
One of the websites, one of the message boards.
The most important film you'll see all year.
Thank you. Always take it easy.
If you have to see one puking video this year,
this is it.
Make it Baby Bird.
Hey, bro, what's up?
How you doing?
Who are you?
I'm Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
This is the dullard that's going to add nothing to the show.
All right, you were actually chosen as the dullest person in both of the rooms that the listeners are hanging out in, listening to the show.
Chuck is
Congrats.
a bespectacled man with a light, kind of like a Travis beard, and he has a slick back, very full head of hair.
Who invited you in?
I did actually before. I said, because Kenny said a bunch of dullards, and I'm thinking,
no, I understand that, but you didn't actually invite this particular person. You told
Kenny to grab somebody. Yeah.
Did Kenny grab you?
Kenny said he wanted the biggest loser, and he picked me.
All right, Kenny, why'd you pick him as the biggest dullard or loser in that other room?
Well, I know this is a radio show, but if we could get the Pal Talk camera on, it'd be obvious.
Well, not really. He's a big boy. He's got a bit of a gut.
He actually looks a little like you could be Fez's younger brother.
Yes.
I told that.
You know, something
Fez.
like that.
You don't pay
Young Fez.
No. Okay.
Your time machine Fez. And he is a dull, he just had no answer to anything.
He's all right. He's a little nervous, Ed.
Oh, he's a dullard.
He's got less social skills than me.
Really?
No, he doesn't. Yes. At least he's quiet. You just kick the door in and yell, "Any Jews here?"
Let's see if we can get something out of him with our skills.
But you thought he was a dullard just because of his appearance there, Kenny?
No, I had the fortune to spend a few minutes with the listeners out there, and
fortune.
He's got it going on, this guy.
All right, let's see if we could use maybe our skills to turn this dullard into an interesting interview or something. Sir, what do you do for a living?
I'm an auditor.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Ken, you...
Wow, holy shit.
Hold on, let me talk to Club Soda Bullseye.
So you're an auditor.
Yes, for CompUSA.
For CompUSA, what you do then is you look up a CompUSA's billing and see if maybe they are owed money.
That, I go into the stores, verify that they're doing things they're supposed to be doing.
What do you mean things?
Pricing merchandise working, present it to the customer properly.
You're the prick when you come in. It's this guy's a...
I'm the prick.
Actually, doesn't Jay from Framingham used to do that shit?
Sounds kind of familiar.
Sounds like
you go through the old
only he was fun
and
exciting and... happy to hang out with the guy.
Jay would admit his job stinks.
Yeah.
By the way, when you just said, Opie said, do you go through receipts? He perked up. He's like, yes, I do. Like that.
Yes,
one of the more exciting aspects of my
Is your job...
The receipt portion, I say, for last end of the day.
Is your job finding, like, money that was overspent? Like, for example, they got a bill and they paid the bill twice and then it's...
No, mine is more at the store level than the corporate level.
Yeah, we have a friend that he goes in and he goes through the receipts. It's really boring, and then he sees where they were overcharged, and then he collects that money, and then his company gets a percentage of that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, too. Are you the type, like, when you walk into a store, if you see a woman, say, consorting with someone of another race, do you fire them?
No, I just get angry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So you have you married man, are you? Married man, are you?
What do you think? No.
No? Girlfriend?
No.
No.
You homosexual?
No.
Okay.
When was the last time you were out on a little, what they call a date with a young lady?
Over 5 years.
5 years?
Why, Chuck? You're not bad looking. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, what's the problem?
I could be on the road 45 days in a row.
Don't matter.
Different cities every day.
There's girls in different cities, too. They don't just live in one spot. You got the nice werewolf hair going. You got a good hairline there.
I'm Lon Chaney. I'm here to check your books.
Yeah, I mean, what's the problem? There's got to be a problem. Social skills?
I probably listen to 202 way too much.
Are you shy, Chuck? Are you shy around girls?
Very shy.
Okay, so how about prostitutes? Have you ever?
No.
Oh, okay. That means yes.
Well, why'd you look up at the ceiling? All right, that's a no with an eye roll, which means not only have I, but I've killed a few.
That means don't check my backyard.
Yeah.
All right, Chuck. So
audit his checkbook.
Yes, Chuck Springer. So you're shy, and you haven't been on a date in 5 years. It's very lonely.
Yeah.
Small penis.
Yeah.
How big's your cock?
Average.
I mean, I'm asking. Not as a guy. What are you, about 5.5, 6?
About 6.
How's thick? You get nice girth, Chuck?
Not really.
Mouthful, half a mouthful?
Half mouthful.
Still in the, still living at the parents' house?
No.
How old are you?
38.
38? So you're out on your own?
Yes.
You got a bachelor pad?
A small apartment.
Small apartment? Where? Whereabouts?
Melbourne, Florida.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea where that is.
Can I interrupt for one moment?
Of course. Please.
Let me apologize. But I just want to thank Nathaniel for noticing what a bucket of jism I am. When Chuck, I said, how old are you? He went 38. I actually took and pointed at myself and went, oh, so am I. Who gives a fuck?
Tyra Norton.
Who gives a fuck? Back to you, Ant.
I am really trying.
Why? But I'm saying for me to chime in.
Oh, I know.
I'm not only who gives a fuck about your age, but I got excited.
You're excited because you were the same age.
So am I.
When's your birthday?
Something in common.
When's your birthday?
December 14th.
Oh,
One
cool.
in 365 chance of that happening.
But Ant, that's way to make it real and hurt someone.
Now, why? What was the date 5 years ago?
Just movies.
Just movies with a girl. Did you kiss her, a little peck on the cheek or something when you dropped her off?
No.
No.
What'd you say?
She was cold and blue.
Who was she?
Yeah, how'd you meet her?
Yeah,
and why don't you do this again?
Just through a friend. The reason why I didn't do it again is I travel so much that it just didn't work out.
See, but traveling. Yeah. I mean, what do? You go into a CompUSA, and then what? They put you up at a hotel?
Yes.
How about the hotel bars? They're full of whores.
Not the hotels they put us up at.
Days Inn and shit like that?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, God, are you in a piece of shit life?
Yeah, but what all the...
Jesus, Ant.
Let's be blunt here.
Way to beat around the bush. Jesus, are you in a piece of shit life? No, he's just Chuck's in a fucking... He's got a job that causes him to travel a lot, and the sucky thing is there's probably not a lot of breaks to come home with, so it's hard to maintain a relationship.
Yeah, correct. What about all the CompUSA hooers? You can talk computers with them?
That's true.
Would not date anyone from the company. It'd be too much trouble.
What trouble is it? Let her fucking overcharge a little. She sucks your cock, you look the other way.
Get fired.
So what? Big deal. You fucking hate your job anyway. 45 days away. You haven't been late since you were 33. Come on.
Wow.
Chuck. We got to work this out, me and you.
How many times have you been late in your life? Not counting hookers.
At least 26.
Wow, that's exactly 26.
Yeah,
you don't
He knows the
estimate
exact-
26.
At least
I didn't realize
26.
shit. It's going to sound creepy if I give the exact number. So at the last minute, he said at least.
By the way,
Why would you come up with at least 26?
you can't add in
more.
the same girl this many times. So you've had 26 different ladies?
At least 10.
Okay.
10? Okay, and
10.
since you
10
were...
exactly.
When did you lose your virginity?
He knows exactly
19.
how many
19.
women, how many times he's had sex. How many times have you had anal sex?
Never.
Wow.
How about...
With a woman?
Never.
You ever been in love?
Yes.
Who are you in love with?
Don't want to say her name, but one girl that,
When?
Jimmy...
Ooh.
No,
not Jimmy Norton.
No.
Probably about 12 years ago.
Are you still in love with her?
No.
Okay. What happened?
She wanted a bigger dick.
Black guy.
She wanted a guy with a bigger, who's more competent.
Just religious differences.
Religious differences?
Yeah.
What, you're a Christian and she a dirty Christ killer?
No, she was, and I'm not.
She's Jewish or a Christian?
Christian.
What
Born
are you?
again.
She's born again?
Yes.
So what happened? You looked at her pussy once and she left you?
No, she was a virgin at 28 and...
Oh, yuck, yuck,
Wow.
yuck. Yuck and a yuck and a yuck.
Bound
Good
for
you.
pattydom.
How long did you date her for?
About 6 months.
You ever fuck her in the mouth? I mean, I'm not trying to be dirty.
No, she was saving everything for marriage.
Ew.
Everything.
When she was asleep, did you ever open her asshole and sniff it and jerk off on her picture? Like, here's what you do when a girl's sleeping. Forgive my language to this lady.
All right.
You take your pointer finger, the one you'll point at, and go, you were with a Negro. That finger. And your thumb. You take your thumb, and you grab the ass cheeks by where the hole is, and you go, picture the sound a fruit roll-up makes when you open it. You open the asshole, and you go, and you sniff it, and you jerk off while she's sleeping, and she's dreaming of something, which would have 2 little fingernails on her asshole. She's religious, so you don't want to be disrespectful. And you go, holy shit. And you jerk off angrily, kneeling by the bed, while she's like,
you know he's done this.
Who hasn't?
This isn't like some fucking wacky fantasy that you came up with. I know you have done this.
Your terrified dad's gonna walk in. So Chuck, you dated her for 6 months, and she wanted you to convert.
I went to church. It was just
Why were you in love with her?
Maybe because she was a virgin. I don't know.
Why are you nervous in bed? Are you sexually nervous? Like
no.
All right, wow, way to cut me off.
Have you always had the pot belly?
Since junior high school.
That doesn't mean you can't get a chick, though. He's like, a little gut, but he can still meet a girl.
Not this big, but...
Big deal.
Had bigger messes get girls?
Absolutely.
Stop it.
It's fine.
You like food, do you, Chuck? What kind of food?
It's on the road. So.
Pastas. A
lot of fast food.
Being on the road.
You like shit on the road. We know about that whole road thing ruining your life. Why don't you try to get a new job? That'll might keep you around the area.
Exactly.
Make a good dime.
Encyclopedia salesman.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, there's other things you could do. Open up your own accounting business.
Yes. Or can't you be a manager of one store and not travel?
That's actually what I'm trying to do right now. I was that for about a couple of years, and I'm trying to get back into that mode.
Are you a lonely man, Chuck?
Actually, I'm not lonely.
Okay. Bless you, Hope. Bless you. I would have said that anyway. Sneeze or no.
What'd you do for Thanksgiving?
I went to my parents' house, had turkey,
and it's obvious he's dull. Thank you, Chuck. Jesus.
Well, Chuck's a regular guy.
I mean, let's be honest here. We don't have to...
the fuck in the mouth and stuff like that is fine, but when we get into turkey with the parents...
Yeah, I mean, now we realize he's dull.
Like, you fucked the turkey?
This is what I need.
Unless that happened, I see this is over.
You fucked a turkey once? What was the craziest thing you ever fucked?
Because you've been alone for a while.
Masturbation stuff,
Honestly.
5 years without a girl, you better be creative.
Yeah, you must have done something
It's not
crazy.
just about jerking off
Your mom's
anymore.
got a mink coat that don't need a hanger no more?
Mattress, socks, what do you use?
Just hold on a second. Let me address fucking
Kenny.
Let me address fucking the light-fingered Kenny. All right, go ahead.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just
Your laptop?
Blow-up doll?
I have a couple of laptops.
Oh,
Of course you do.
Do you?
One is for the Gary Glitter file trade. Do you jerk off on the road?
Keep a hammer next to it, do you?
Yeah.
And he just kind of nodded. Yeah. Do you have a wireless card in case the internet's not fast enough to download what you need? Of course you do. Good boy.
So, all right. Did we get an answer to the question?
Which one?
The craziest thing you fucked by yourself.
Nothing crazy.
No?
All right.
Peanut butter?
All right.
No.
Kenny, this is what I need
I'm
you
not
to do.
Yeah.
Now you take Chuck back into the room.
Yeah.
Everyone heard that story, right?
Right.
They're listening to this.
Yeah.
See if anyone has a worse story than...
Duller.
They won't.
Find someone duller.
Thank you, Chuck.
Good luck,
Thank
Charles.
you.
Thanks. Yeah, do something
By the way,
with
maybe
yourself.
it's the fucking Chess King belt. I don't want to see again that awful belt. It's one of those braided belts that you wore when you were in fucking high school.
And let your shirt hang out.
Yeah, Chuck, be a fucking nut.
Pull that out. Don't talk.
Pull the shirt out.
Don't tuck.
It'll make you look slimmer.
Untuck.
Untuck.
And we're black.
Say, look.
Yeah, see, look. See,
Look
now
what it does.
you
Look.
don't
It's not
see
long enough. It's
you don't
fine.
see the
See?
gut as much.
A quick tip from the boys.
Look at that.
We just improved your appearance.
You're 10 pounds slimmer right
Look
there.
better.
There you go.
Stop.
Like Opie now.
And that shitty belt
all right.
bugs me. Get another belt. I'll buy you another belt.
Chuck, we like you, man.
All right.
Hang in there.
Bye, Chuck.
All right, let's go to Joe in Jersey.
Belt should be wrapped around his shower curtain with his neck through it.
I know Richard Gere should be straining his back trying to dumb fucking Okie.
Joe.
He ate the wedding ring in a cake.
Hey, 2 words.
What do we got, Joe?
2 words.
How do you do, Joe? Plunk him down, Ope.
I did. You got to pot him up, too, here. Joe, what's up?
2 words. Tyra Norton. Line of the day, boys.
There you go.
What Tyra Norton?
Tyra Norton. You made it about you with the birthday.
Yeah.
With the age. 38. I'm 38, too.
You're right.
Tyra.
I didn't
You
mean
had to be
There
Tyra.
you go.
I didn't mean
What's
to.
about you
Tyra.
there?
But I just wanted
Let's
to...
go to Jameson on Long Island. Jameson.
Hey, guys, two quick comments, if that's okay. There's guys that would bleed for you guys that come down as fans, and Kenny's consistently an asshole. That's number one. And number two...
Yeah, but the listeners that come down, like Chuck, he completely enjoyed his time in studio.
Yeah, see, he's got a story now. He might get a girl out of it.
Kenny, how do you
why is
expect
Kenny a
to
dick?
be? Well, he is, but how do you expect him to be? He's Kenny.
All right, last week I came down. I'm the one with the wow tattoo on my arm. Okay?
Oh, yeah, I remember you.
Nice. All right, so I was wanting to ask Jimmy if he was doing the cellar because I had a bunch of people coming in town, to watch him. So you guys had just walked inside, and I said, Kenny, I don't mean to be annoying. Can I ask Jimmy a quick question? If you weren't trying to be annoying, you would walk away. Call the venue. I was like, come on, man. So I didn't like that.
Yeah, that is Kenny.
Kenny's all business.
That's Kenny.
Kenny's like that with everyone.
Yeah, Kenny doesn't have a personality.
He doesn't.
He has no social skills whatsoever.
So would you be angry with a lion for taking down a water buffalo, sir?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's just what they do.
If a baby shit its diapers, would you yell at it?
No, it's what they do.
Here's Mike in Florida. He says he knows Chuck. Mike?
Yeah, as a former manager of CompUSA here, I know exactly who that prick is. Let's call him for what he is.
Uh-oh.
He sits outside in his car. and you're the opening manager, so he peeks on you, watches you open the door, and he just gets off on such being a prick to everyone the whole day and flexing his little gay muscles, and I bet he knows what he looks like. Not taking care of beard, greasy hair, the shirt with the fucking buttons on it.
Hold on one second.
He's a real fucking winner. But I think
wait a minute,
good candidate to be hooked up with Stalker Patty, though.
But wait a minute. You're saying that his job is to see if money is being wasted by people not being to work on time and things like that?
No, he's a company narc. He's
company
narc. We're all
narc.
stealing, yes.
Oh, trying to say. Now he's calling you the company narc, my friend.
This guy knows you there, Chuck. This is Mike in Florida.
Mike, what branch did you work at?
You know Mike?
Oh, in lovely three-store area here in the west coast of Florida.
All right, Mike, Chuck's on the line with you here.
Hey, Mike.
Chuck? How's them laptops counting?
Pretty good. How about you?
Any inconsistencies with some shelf tagging?
Did he rat you out one day? What the fuck? Is this guy pissed off?
Mike,
why
did he
you
rat
pissed?
you out?
Did he rat you out?
No, he tries to. But
You were trying to take home some fucking memory, weren't you?
No, memory is kind of expensive, but no.
Do you still work there or no?
That's all I'm saying, though, is his entire job is there to just pick on the staff of the store. That's what his job is.
But isn't that kind of a necessity for the company to have an overseer?
Well, I mean, there's one way of going about it, and there's, all right, I'm punching out.
No, don't go. Mike.
Oh, see, because he's guilty.
Was he lying?
He's guilty.
Because basically,
he still works for CompUSA, and
Okay.
he's in a panic that this wasn't a good idea because Chuck could get him in real trouble.
He's not lying. He does have greasy hair and unkempt beard and that button shirt.
I don't want to put words in his mouth. When you were out, he called you a cunt-faced zilch. And I'm just saying that maybe there was some kind of a problem with you and him, but he wouldn't say. All I want to do is fucking hang out with Chuck.
I'd go to that store and check it out.
Don't even know a Mike in, I guess he's talking about the Tampa area.
He used a fake.
Just turn in every mic. Yeah. Every single mic you know at CompUSA, just turn him in as a thief.
All right, Chuck. Thank you. You got your little Frisbee there.
Hey, you signed.
Chuck had a curtain call.
Yeah, get out of here, Chuck, please. Did we find anybody else there, Kenny?
There's a guy with a huge scar on his skull.
Then get him.
All right, we'll talk to him next.
Why don't we want to talk to him?
I got to take a leak. We'll talk to him next.
I'm going to go watch.
Opie and Anthony show.
Oh, me too.
Do you realize who you hired?
He's a disruptive influence.
Anthony. He happens to be a dwarf. What horrible people.
Our new bosses said you guys can get as crazy as you want.
They keep creating new ways to celebrate mediocrity.
Opie and Anthony show.
It's psychotic.
It's the Opie and Anthony show on XM 202. Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, we're back. We're live from West Palm Beach, Florida, at this station called The Buzz. And, wow. Kenny was talking about this guy down the hall before the break that has a tremendous scar on his skull. I'll say it goes from ear to ear pretty much, right?
It follows the hairline almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a surgical scar then.
Did you have a head transplant, sir?
No, brain tumor.
Hold on. What?
I had a brain tumor taken out.
Wow.
How'd you know you had it? Hold on. You do the thing that everyone was hoping that he wouldn't do because it's embarrassing for all of us and hurtful.
What happened?
Not at all. My name's Aaron.
How old a boy are you?
I'm 30.
Okay, so you had a brain tumor. How'd you know you had it?
I was having seizures for about 6 years, and I had a seizure, went to the hospital, they took a scan, and saw a tumor in there.
You certainly didn't rush.
Not at all.
Yeah, why'd you wait 6 years?
Well, they took an MRI when I first was diagnosed. They saw what they thought was a pocket of fluid behind my forehead. My skull actually kind of curves out right here where this scar is. And that's where the tumor was located. And
what kind of seizures?
Just full grand mal seizures. I would feel nothing beforehand. I wouldn't know that I had them until someone told me that I had a seizure.
So it happens the first time. Why aren't you going to the hospital?
I did. The first time it happened, I went to the hospital. I was actually too much.
Sorry.
No, I was getting ready to go into the Air Force as a police officer in the Air Force, and I had been to the range that day. Was shooting my gun and cleaned my gun. I was still living at home at the time, and my parents came home from the movies. They thought I shot myself because my gun was sitting on my bed, and I was in a puddle of blood on the side of the room. So I had bitten the inside of my cheek and bled out on the floor. So they thought I killed myself.
They thought it was like Dead Poet Society.
Exactly.
You had like a little crowd on. My son! Oh, my son! Oh, just an asshole with a scar on his head.
I had a bedroom a little smaller than this studio. I had 5 police officers, 2 paramedics, a firefighter, and my parents in my room when I came to.
It's a big bedroom, by the way. If it's smaller than this is a fucking big bedroom, kid.
Yeah, man. So that was the first seizure?
That was the first seizure. That
They went
was
to the
10 years
hospital
ago.
and they told you about this space there?
Yeah, they thought it was just a pocket of fluid because the tumor was so small they couldn't actually tell what it was.
They were like, I don't know, go back.
Go home.
Go home.
Exactly.
And then it happened over and over again for 6 years?
I had seizures for 6 years.
How
It
many
started
a
getting
year?
worse. It started out like one a year, like every 6 months or so. Then a couple of years ago, just before I had the tumor out, it was like 2 or 3 a month.
How much money you get for the malpractice lawsuit?
I have 2 separate ones I could have done, but didn't think about it at the time. So yeah, I kind of screwed myself over.
So let's get to current day. So then you had another seizure how long ago?
I've had the tumor out for just over 4 years. So
the scar's been there that long?
Yeah, 2 days after my 26th birthday, I found out I actually said they had a tumor.
I got a suggestion. You might want to maybe grow your hair a little bit to cover up the massive scar on your head.
Buy a hat, Aaron.
They did a perfect job of putting the scar behind his hairline.
Right.
He's got a good head of hair, but he keeps it so short.
I work outside, so it's hot out here in South Florida. You guys are actually here in the cooler time of year. Normally, it's a lot hotter out here.
The scar makes it look like they just completely removed your head.
Yeah,
your face.
Yeah,
I should
they
say.
pulled
your
my
face.
forehead down. They literally cut and pulled the forehead down, took out a square right here, and set it aside, pulled out the tumor, and put the square back. And
do you have pictures of them?
No,
doing
unfortunately,
that?
I don't.
Oh, man.
I wish I did nowadays.
Let me ask you a question. Is it hotter outside, or is it hotter jerking off alone in the room because nobody wants to fuck you because they're scared because you've had your head removed?
My wife actually gave me a little present while I was in the hospital for the surgery. So
she blew you?
Oh, yes.
She blew you in the hospital before you had a piece of your head
It was
taken out?
after the surgery.
Oh, how do you love what she went to
After the surgery, that's a good egg.
How big was
I
the
could see
tumor?
before, but after.
It was
when you're looking like
smaller than the
freaking
last
nature,
knuckle
and
on your
then
pinky
it's
finger.
blowing you.
Hold on.
It was super small.
I was trying.
That's all I was saying. That's all right. He doesn't do it was smaller than how?
It was smaller than the last knuckle on your pinky. It was really, really small. They could barely see it.
A little
So
tumor.
technically, they could have and left a scar, but just cut a little square in your forehead.
Correct.
Instead of having to have your entire forehead peeled down. And the
Correct.
scar we're looking at doesn't mean that they cut your skull like that. That's just
No, it's just the skin.
And then they peeled it down, popped a little hole in your skull, pulled a little tumor out.
Mm-hmm.
This kid has a story. He likes having a story. What's the matter with you? Brain tumor.
Now, what is up front there? Your olfactory senses?
I don't know. They didn't really say. They said it was right on the outside because it was literally touching my skull because there was a bump in my skull right here that the tumor had pushed out the skull.
Yeah.
And I had a seizure one night, and down in Florida, a lot of us have tile floors for our houses because it's cooler.
Slam.
And I smashed my head in the tile floor several times and
Now,
had to get 3 stitches in there.
This is radio, so it's got to be said. You look completely normal. I mean, the scar, because your hair is so short, how do you explain? It's like a line, pretty much, that goes from ear to ear.
It's from ear to ear going over the top of the head.
And it's just over the hairline. Like, it can't be more
about an
than
inch.
Yeah, I thought even less than that.
About an inch behind it.
Do you like cock to measure it?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Are you asked about this dumb scar every day of your life because you keep your hair short?
I usually do wear hats, but lately I've been going without the hat. So
Yeah, all right.
People kind of look shocked and they're like,
No more seizures, though, right?
No more seizures. No problem since.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
30. Any baldness in the family?
No.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's luck.
Yeah, both sides of the family, full head of hair.
My God, you lose the hair, it's over, Johnny.
That's
Why?
right.
The scar will blend right in.
Or why don't you get, have them push it together?
It was actually one continuous stitch that they sewed that up with.
Wow.
So, I mean, my brain surgeon was just an awesome guy in general.
Brain surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good for a brain surgeon. Are there bad brain surgeons? Maybe guys that work on
Well, sometimes there are.
Oh, wow.
1972 humor.
I know. What did my girlfriend slam me on? I did some awful joke on the beach, and she went to pick up a shell, and I'm like, you're not allowed to pick up the shells. And she went, oh, thanks, Uncle Jim. That was the type of thing your fucking uncle says to you.
Put that shell down.
My awful jokes.
Well, wow, what a story of...
That is a terrific story.
It's inspiring, I guess.
Way to bring it home, phony. It's not inspiring. It's laughable.
How long did it take? How long did it take before everything healed?
I actually went in for surgery on a Thursday morning, had the surgery Thursday morning, was out of the hospital Saturday afternoon, and I stayed out of work for about a month just so I could rest, and they said I should rest, so I
they tell
took
you don't
advantage
stick
of it.
your head out the car window for a while?
Pretty much. They actually, I had a full head of hair. They shaved just where the scar is. They didn't shave any other part of my head. They shaved just there. They left blood caked in my hair and everything, but they left it.
Oh, you got a great story there.
Yeah, there you go.
You're better than Chuck. Chuck was just a dullard.
I know. Stunk.
Chuck sucked.
No, Chuck.
Hey, we came up here. I was one of the 4 guys that was sitting outside waiting to see if you guys were going to have a walkover, and luckily you guys let us up. We do appreciate it.
Were you one of the ones yelling from down there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this guy was yelling up.
Yeah, I was asking if we can get a picture with you guys or not.
Yeah, of course. I just didn't know if they were letting people in. I can't. There's authorized people coming in the
Just
building.
make sure you lift your head up a little bit when we take the picture.
I'll duck down. I'm a little tall for you guys.
Chuck needs brain surgery like Taylor's friend in Planet of the Apes. Oh, you're taking a picture.
What's with the fucking avant-garde hand holding it, E-Rock?
Yeah.
Eric's holding out the camera in front of him. He's kind of like at a very sexy angle. Snoop Dogg. Yeah, like Snoop Dogg, exactly. You're not firing a gadget.
Hey, we got an interesting phone call here. Very similar story. It's Cockroach. Cockroach from Virginia Beach. What's up?
Yeah, I wanted to let this guy know that my mom had a similar tumor just like that, and she had it removed. She was on all kind of pain medication, and have you been taking a lot of pain medication?
No pain medication whatsoever.
It was 4 years ago for this guy.
He's fine.
Okay, yeah, because she had it, and she got addicted to the medication, and drank a little bit, and died like 3 years after they took it out.
Huh?
I just want to let you know that I didn't know you weren't taking any pain medication. I just want to let you know if you were, then just, be careful with it.
Why? Why be careful?
Shame.
Well, because you don't want to get addicted to it, dumbass.
Oh.
Why?
No, she's dead.
All right,
rotten, man.
Yeah.
No, my health doesn't allow it.
All right.
He hung up.
He hung up. He's not.
That's all right.
Hey,
why would you call this show with that story?
I don't know. Kenny,
maybe he's a new listener.
You want to go find some other dullards?
All right.
He's not a dullard though. He's just has an interesting story.
He's just handicapped.
He's not handicapped.
At all.
Fine.
He's fine. He's just got an unusual.
Bye, Aaron.
Bye,
hairline.
guys. Thanks for having us up here, and thanks for coming down to West Palm.
Man. Thank you for being a fan of the
sir.
show.
We love you guys.
God bless.
Kenny, go find us somebody else. Maybe now we go with weird stories. I don't know. You do what you do.
Yeah, you sort them out.
All right. Woman sets boyfriend on fire. Another great news story today.
Barbara Stewart says her brother tried very hard to get his girlfriend and her daughter to move out of his home.
He's been trying to get her out of his house for over a month. The police told him that he could not evict her, that he couldn't just put her out. He'd have to go through the eviction process because she established residency.
Police have made more than one domestic call here. They say after working an overnight job, 50-year-old Bobby Thompson came home. Family members say he and his girlfriend, Cynthia Covington, started fighting again. According to police, he went to bed, she very angry.
And this time, though, she's got gasoline and she sets him and herself on fire.
Police say Bobby Thompson woke up as his girlfriend tried to set his groin on fire.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Wow.
My God.
She tried to burn his cock.
Well, she wanted a bigger cock.
Yeah, believe me, I'm going to be fucking sleeping with a hand over my crotch. But it wouldn't apparently take much. She would light it and it would just go...
That's just another big cock story there, Jimmy.
How do I know Than's all cock? I'm going to say Than's got 8 with girth. You big boy, are you, Than?
Thumbs up. A thumbs up from Than.
Thumbs up, or is that just a comparison?
That could mean.
Well,
as small as my thumb.
This story has a happy ending, actually.
Oh, good.
He got burnt on his chest a little bit, and his on his inner thigh, on his left leg.
This is the girlfriend's daughter, Crystal Payne. She says her mom also caught on
Everyone's
fire.
Got last names.
When I woke up
different
this morning,
last names.
my mother, she was on fire. And I don't know, he was saying that she was trying to set him on fire, but it looks like, I don't know what happened.
If Cynthia Covington intentionally set her boyfriend on fire, something must have went drastically wrong. Because while he is now here at Grady in satisfactory condition, she is in Grady's burn unit in critical.
Her face, her nose, her ears, her neck.
Crystal says her mom will be in the hospital for at least 6 weeks. Police have charged Cynthia Covington with aggravated assault and arson.
She's an arsonist hack.
How did she
can't
go
get
to
it done right?
She went to burn his cock and burnt her face.
Maybe she figured she'd blow him while it was happening.
Exactly.
Well, she felt guilty and she put the fire out with her mouth.
She couldn't find the cock. It was too small.
Yeah.
So we apparently have me in studio.
Kenny, who do we got now?
This guy's a meter reader in Fort Lauderdale. He's going to tell you about the life of a meter reader.
A meter reader. What type of meters? Gas, water? Electric. I had 3 choices, and I fucking picked wrong 2. All right, an electric meter reader.
Yeah.
You go around, you look at the numbers, and you go, this guy used this many kilowatt hours. Here's how much he's going to get as a bill.
Well, a pit bull's trying to bite my ass off.
Oh, is that LA? You get a lot of animals that you got to go into.
Yeah,
homeless guys. Yards.
Homeless guys.
Yeah,
wow.
You ever get people try to jump the meter?
Oh, yeah.
My old man used to do that.
Yeah.
Got free electricity. Yeah, you pop the meter off. You break that little seal. You put a saw blade, sawzall blade in there or something, or even just a heavy gauge wire jump, and you put the meter back on. You know, bend the prongs and shit like that.
Yeah, we know all
fuck it
about
up completely, and you get free electricity, people. There's a little pointer for you.
He's not really talking to you, even though he's looking at you, because you keep saying that we know about that. He's telling the rest of the audience.
Yeah, I'm just letting people know if they want to fuck over the electric. But be careful, because, it'll kill you. And I don't condone it. And if you die, it's your own fucking fault.
There you go.
Let me ask you a question. Do you ever look at a meter and find inconsistencies with the customer's bill?
I don't really understand the question.
All right, Bill, what's the most exciting part of your day?
Yeah. No horny housewives?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of homeless, horny meter room wives because they don't really have homes.
Read the meter, if you know what I mean.
No time for the old in-and-out love. I've just come to read the meter.
What's the craziest thing that has ever happened to you on the job?
I've had weekly. I've got a crazy guy that follows me around sometimes on this one certain day where ask me for cigarettes or whatever, and I'll try to give him one. He'll snatch the whole pack.
Holy shit!
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Jesus, dude. Yeah. How's that not a movie? All right, so this is the first installment. The maniac snatches a pack. Why do you give him one the next time you see him?
No, that was a one-time only deal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
all right. What other madness occurs?
Dogs, homeless people fucking in the meter rooms. That's always fun to watch.
In apartment buildings and stuff?
Just everywhere. Alleyways.
Yeah,
I'm sure
they
you
like
guys...
their sex.
It's got to be scary.
Do you want to projects?
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard of Sistrunk Boulevard.
No,
fucking Sistrunk.
Yeah.
Fuck,
that's where
that should be.
That's
so, exactly.
That's what I say. I have no idea where it is.
Do they bother you, the people?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because I'm white.
But that's racial.
Are you married?
Yeah.
Why?
No.
No? Why not?
I'm 22.
Oh, still a kid.
All full of cum, young man. 22-year-old meter reader full of cum.
All right, well.
You do have a dull job, though. How'd you get into that?
Oh, my friend got me in.
What do you want to be?
Something else.
Yeah.
What did you want to be as a kid, actually?
As a kid?
Everybody has that big dream as a kid. To be a professional baseball player, astronaut.
That's what I wanted to be, and look where the fuck I end up.
You know what? This is a funny joke. When I was a kid, hope I can get this one out. My teacher said I should be an astronaut because I take up space. It's just to relate to the young people.
All right, well, that's about it. That's all we're going to get out of you, see?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
What else do I have to do?
We're challenging ourselves today, and this is a tough one, again.
Yeah,
we're not going to make your life interesting, at all.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for coming down.
You're doing nothing to try to get out of this, though, right?
No, yeah. Well, actually, February I'm going to pole climbing school. I'm sure you got a funny
pole climbing.
There you go.
Pole climbing school.
You want to be a dancer?
You have to actually go to school to learn how to climb the pole.
Climb a pole, for 3 weeks.
For what? Electricity?
Yeah.
And all that?
Yeah.
You have to go to school for that?
It's like they say it's like boot camp. But
don't you just kind of hold on and kind of pull yourself up?
You got those spikes on your ankle.
Spikes.
You gotta get up there to make it up to the other part that you could grab the handles. Yeah.
Young meter reader all full of cum climbing a pole.
Enough about the cum.
Wait.
And then what are you going to do there? Work on what, Transformers and shit?
Yeah.
Robots in disguise, by the way. They are.
Yeah. All right.
All right, nice. Full balls.
Anybody else, Kenny, or is that about it?
No, there's more.
This is like the cream of the crop out there.
They are the dullest.
No one else has an interesting story like Scar Guy?
No.
The Tumor guy? No.
No. The mud flap guy is just itching to get in here, and just for that reason, he's not.
Enough about the mud flaps.
Well, I heard, though,
Heard about it on Pal Talk and the message boards and the IMs with the goddamn mud flaps. Enough.
All right, get mud flap guy in here.
Let's wait till those mud flaps are upside down in a ditch somewhere.
I know.
We'll play this
That's
out.
right, 30,000 pounds of bananas. Ever hear it? Hey,
He was pretty dull.
Oh, he was awful.
Meter reader.
I know, the meters are snoring when he's done. Hey, I wanted to know, by the way, I heard that my favorite young baby son has not been laid. He's 18, the peppermint boy.
Oh, the
Josh.
big guy there?
That kid's 18?
He's 18.
Holy
crap.
He looks like the kid from Bad Santa.
Yeah. He does.
Yeah.
I see another listener as I look on Pal Talk has been pulled into his orbit. And he'll be there for a while.
Is this mud flap guy?
Yeah.
Hey, mud flap guy.
Oh, he wanted to come in.
Mud flap guy. Here we go.
Why did you want to be on the radio today?
Because a friend of mine that does these flaps, I have them out there. They have been working, and I really enjoy them. And we wanted to get the site on there and see how you guys thought about them and finally get to see the actual product from the conversations you had with them. Pretty much it. If it's okay to bring the site up, it's infectyourtruck.com. There's a familiar sound. I get it all the time on Pal Talk.
You do realize we do a very good job at figuring out what makes for good radio, right?
Yes, I do.
So why did you think talking about mud flaps would be really exciting
I'd like
today?
to hear about them. Tell us all about them.
How are they produced?
I don't know how they're produced.
Is there a website that needs to be promoted?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It's www.
Yes, you are a pretty kitty.
W dot? Or?
Infectyourtruck.com.
Infectyourtruck.com. I like
virus.
That.
Yeah, it came from an idea from...
virus truck was taken?
No, we sat around for about half hour, an hour.
Don't you think virus truck
Yeah.
would have been easier than infectyourtruck.com? Virus truck.
The idea came from another Pal Talker by the name of...
I'm sorry, I'm not even messing with you.
Virus flaps.
The what?
The site idea came from another fan
came from, okay.
by the name of SharkMeat_1.
Oh, yeah.
Doug from Boston, who's the one that runs...
_2. So I don't know the other guy. I don't know him.
Cock.
I don't know what he does.
_2 is the one we like. _3 is dead. Fucking cancer. _4 is in on a pedophilia conviction. He says it was a mistake. He didn't know that the kid was so young.
11
it's
times.
Ugly. Yeah.
The point is, why did he have to go with number one?
I don't know. I met him on there. He already had the nick.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Ross in California, what's up?
Boys, is this an episode of Nerdy Jobs?
Nerdy Jobs.
Yeah.
Nerdiest jobs.
Nerdiest jobs.
Dirty jobs, nerdy jobs.
All right, there you go. You got your plug. There's not much else we can do.
Thank you.
Do we ever have to hear about these fucking mud flaps again now?
They look cool.
They look absolutely great.
Was that you outside when we pulled up?
Yeah, that was my truck.
In the morning or whatever it was. Yeah, that was terrific.
We set it all up and everything.
But enough.
Yeah, the trailer's down in Pompano right now.
Full of cocaine?
Yeah, what do you...
No, actually, it's full of chicken blood right now.
Why? Yeah, you had some mishaps?
No. I hauled frozen chicken.
Yeah, and the blood just kind of...
Though, had some hooker come up to the truck, annoy my student. Tried to say that he wanted a date.
Was she pretty?
Skank.
Perfect.
A truck skank?
Fuck, dude, man. She was... I wouldn't touch any of these lot lizards that got out there with a 10-foot pole, let alone even with your dick.
Are they really that bad?
Yeah.
We've heard rumors. What's so bad about them? They're all just
a lot of them are crackheads.
Crystal
a lot of them
meth.
are, crystal meth, dope. I mean, they just come up. All they want to do is, they come up, yeah, I want to give you a blowjob. How about $20?
All right. To me?
Nah.
Oh.
I'm saying that's about the whores. They come up. So these girls come up. They come up and
you were going to fight because I said okay first.
I know.
And you jumped in on it.
That's 10 each, 2 cocks.
I have money coming out of my pocket.
Hope you got mud flaps on your tonsils.
Believe me, there are girls out there, Jimmy, you wouldn't even go for.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Hey, why are you insulting Jimmy? Hey.
No, I'm not insulting him. I love the guy.
Leave him alone.
He kills. He's funny.
Thank you.
I got I mean, heck, I bought
You said
both
Jimmy's
the CDs.
desperate because he...
No. I'm saying that I know about his little hobby when you guys first came on the air. I wouldn't even go to it if you know what you look at, what you see online is a lot better than what you're going to find in a truck stop.
Well, I wouldn't go for a lot lizard. Apparently, with my cock, I would have to go for a Geico lizard.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, it's not small.
Well,
you just want her to say it's small.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
No. The answer was weird, dude. I'm fucking not that crazy.
Oh my God! Now I know you're nuts.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. The answer was not that.
So you're convincing yourself the answer still was bad?
Yeah, in a way, I think so. She still won't hurt my feelings. I think so.
Everything was fine, and since she didn't mention size, that's the thing you picked out.
No, man, just not that she had to mention size. I don't fish for compliments. I'm not that insecure.
Oh, I know you weren't fishing for compliments.
From her, I mean, even.
It just, but you were getting compliment after compliment.
Yeah.
It just so happened that one didn't come into play. So, of course, you twisted it around to think that it was an insult in some way, because you wanted to be insulted.
Well, I don't know, man. No, I think that she didn't want to bring it up, but I think that I mentioned it.
Your cock's huge, Jimmy.
Yeah, very average. And she probably wanted me to, she probably wanted to tell me when I asked her, but realized it would hurt my feelings.
Wow. But you said earlier you didn't think that you said it was all in your head.
No,
and now you're convinced that she...
I'm not that crazy.
Hey, what were you saying?
Wait a minute, Jimmy. You just changed your tune, though, in a couple hours.
No, I didn't. I mean...
You said it was all in your head and that you're nuts for thinking that because she didn't mean that, but now you're thinking that the answer wasn't...
I'm nuts for bringing it up and for wanting to hear something negative.
Yeah.
But
you're really convinced now that she didn't give the right answer.
No, I mean, I know how you answer a question.
But did you ask is my cock big?
No, I would never say that. No, I said I think that you would like my cock if it was bigger. You'd like it more if it was bigger.
Oh my God! I don't mean to laugh, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Did you offer up compliments to her as this whole conversation during sex was going on?
Oh yeah, she knows.
Did you bring up the fact that perhaps her, private area? I'm trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
Is nice and tight. Did you say that?
I did. I hate saying tight too. It's like a high school boy. Yeah, this is tight and wet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a sexual hack. That's the fucking girl fart joke of sexual talk.
That is really hacky.
But if you're tighter and wetter, you'd be a baby mouth.
What else are you going to say?
I said it like that.
Like, what else are you going to say about it?
I'm very complimentary to her. She knows how I feel about her. But I just sense that with her answer, she just didn't want to hurt my feelings. That's it. It is what it is.
You're wrong.
Nah, I'm right. I brought it up on purpose. That's my psychosis. But I'm not completely imperceptive.
You brought it up on purpose and still didn't get the right answer.
I'm going to say, based on my limited
there is no
knowledge,
right answer, though, by the way.
that you're wrong.
I think you're wrong, too, Jimmy.
I know you do.
I really do.
I was there. I can sense it.
Yeah. All right. We'll all hang around and watch next time and see how it goes.
Well, Joel in El Paso is a little confused. Joel, yes.
Opie, you said your dick was the same size as Jimmy's, or you guys were neck and neck. I don't know. Was your girlfriend complaining?
I'm right up there with Jimmy, and I'm telling you right now, Jimmy doesn't have a small dick.
No, I don't.
That's the funny part about this whole thing.
No, I know I don't. I know. It's fine.
Love you, Jimmy.
It's fine. It's nice.
That's why he's angry.
Yeah, because I don't want to be thrown into this. Jimmy doesn't have a small dick, and
fine.
I don't have a small dick.
It's fine. That's what it is. It's fine.
I think
you want to tickle it under the helmet like you would a boy. What is my dick? Oh, that's fine.
What are you saying, Joel? Fine.
Hey, I say you pull them all out and let Pal Talk take care of that.
Decide? All right, one day when we all are really drunk, we'll do that for you. All right, thanks, Joel.
Nah, maybe that's what you do when you take my dick out. Again, I'm not saying I got small. It's fine. It's average. It's you look at it and you take your pointer finger and you scratch the nail under the helmet and you go, how you doing?
How you doing, old fella?
All right, Mudflap guy, thank you.
No problem.
Why don't you give that plug out again so we don't have to be bothered by you anymore?
It's infectyourchoke.com. Contact Doug from Boston on there for any information on the flaps. And we also have the bug screens, overlays. Yeah, he's got more than just the flaps.
That's great.
So
the truckers going all over America. It could be great advertising for us.
I get
more advertising than I see in the studio for the Opie and Anthony show. So.
I get a lot of questions about them. They say, where did you get them? How much are they?
Yeah. How many's a lot? 2, 3?
Probably about 4 or 5 drivers per day. Traffic.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
more than that.
All right, maybe there's a little business there for you guys. All right, thanks.
Good luck, man. Infectyourtruck.com for mud flaps and stuff like that.
Doug from Boston is saying, I can't believe he's my spokesman right now.
He's doing a good job. He got the plug out there.
He got the plug out. That's all he needs.
Yeah, he's wearing awful
There's not much
shorts.
else you could really say about mud flaps.
He's a good boy.
Dullard number 5.
All right, nude Christmas ornaments being sold at Spencer Gifts, and people are not happy.
Oh, of course not. Calling them Pornaments.
Yeah, we'll get into that. And line of the day next. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Go get my limo.
Anthony.
I got my hernia.
Jim Norton.
That makes me sound like a really talented comic.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Only creeps listen to this program.
That's right.
That's a bunch of lies.
Sit down and put on your laughing hat.
It's time for the Opie and Anthony Show.
Live from West Palm Beach, Florida, it's the Opie and Anthony Show from The Buzz. How are we doing in the hallways, Kenny?
Kenny, step up to the microphone.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel as far as guests go, if you want to speak to anybody else.
Well, usually when we hit the road, we get some, local guests.
Yeah.
Here we get our local listeners.
Gives a little of the local flavor.
Yeah, it certainly does.
It's a mouthwash.
Yeah.
So we're done?
Basically.
We're done for today as far as that goes. All right.
I would say don't torture yourself anymore with these people.
We have someone come tomorrow, too. We're going to guess for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have more listeners, and we'll talk to them. See if we can beat today's terrific guest.
Yeah.
All right.
After the show, you have to meet the nice people from Anheuser-Busch.
Budweiser,
yes.
the king of beers.
Yeah.
I love their product.
And a few pictures and autographs with the fans that came down.
No.
We'll do it quickly.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Kenny.
All right.
Here's the Pornaments story we teased before the break.
Ornaments.
Nude Christmas ornaments being sold at Spencer Gifts, and people are not happy about it.
Tonight, some people are very upset.
Tonight. Already laughing.
They sell rubber duty at Spencer's.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's a goof gift shop. What's the problem?
They sell that pass-out game.
They're basically saying it disrespects Christmas.
They sell whoopee cushions. What's funnier than the whoopee cushion?
A lava lamp. No,
I think they disrespected Christmas when they took someone's birth and turned it into Santa Claus. They disrespected it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Changing the whole story.
Do you ever take a whoopee cushion and you put it under the seat of perhaps your grandmother, and she sits down and everybody laughs and she goes, ooh, and you go, hey, thanks for farting, you old cunt.
Jesus.
Tonight, some people are very upset over some racy holiday decorations. Let me show you. They're definitely not ornaments that you want to put on your family Christmas tree. They're called Pornaments. They're being sold in some Florida malls. Many parents angry because the ornaments are being displayed right in plain sight.
Oh.
And anyone at any age can buy them. Spencer Gifts, who carry the ornaments, didn't have a comment.
Well, what is it, like, figurines of people
A
having
cock?
sex and stuff, or
Is it like a cock?
do we know any more?
Tits?
Can we go into the inside the story a little bit? Steve, you know?
Two people fucking.
Then they're panicking. Steve, Dan?
No one's got info.
Now they're jumping on laptops.
Oh, my God.
It's not that important.
No one knows.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Just imagine what they would be.
I saw one pic here.
I imagine a
Just
guy...
some blurred out privates as well, I saw.
Blurred out privates?
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
A person standing
Military
there
motif. All
with
right.
blurred out privates.
Nothing? I stink on ice.
What'd you say, buddy?
I said a military motif. See, because he said blurred out privates, and a private is a part of a rank of it. Shut up.
Not bad. I actually didn't hear it at all. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to repeat it again.
No. I believe there's nothing more than Megan. And what annoys me, that's actually a good line I got you to repeat. I can't get you to repeat any of the duds, but I guess you said that was pretty good.
Why weren't you listening, Jimmy? You're still distracted by what happened?
Very.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We'll all have fun.
Yeah.
Let's all have fun.
Okay.
It just goes, okay. Is that one of the Pornaments? Let me see. It seems to be a Could you tilt the fucking monitor up so I can see it?
Steve,
pointed at the ceiling. Holy shit. It seems to be a guy, caricature of a gentleman. His hands are on his head. His legs are spread. He's wearing green socks. And he has a red and white striped sock over his dick. So you don't really see his dick.
Oh, who cares?
It's nothing.
Who cares? Let's say hi to Jimmy in New York. Jimmy, what's going on today?
I don't know, man. It's just...
What's up, guys? I just bought these ornaments the other day. They're expensive there. I got a snowman with naked lady bending over in front of her. She's blowing.
Well, that's just great for children.
That's what I'm looking at right now. Snowman fucking a snow woman up the ass.
That's cool.
Yeah, grabbing her hips.
We disrespected Christmas many years ago.
That's
Who cares what they do with the freaking ornaments?
So you bought the ornaments and?
Oh, yeah, my girlfriend fucking had a shit fit over it. She's like, you can't put this on a tree. Like, fuck you.
What'd you do besides fatten her lip?
You gotta punch her, right?
Later.
Yeah.
All right. Bail out.
Let's go to Jagoff from Chicago. Jagoff.
What? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Jagoff?
Jagoff?
Yep, that's my name.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, I just want to say love the show. Hey, Jimmy, when are you coming back to Chicago?
End of January. I had just, again, canceled. I was supposed to be there this weekend, but the shows would have been canceled. Horrible.
Oh, I know. You know what? I wish you were here, but be glad you're canceled because it's 7 fucking degrees out here.
Well, the shows would have been canceled because of the snow. So I'll be back, I think, end of January. I don't know what club I'm doing because Zanies was mad that I canceled. They wanted to cut my money in half. So I may go with the Improv or do a small theater.
All right.
I had tickets for all 3 shows.
I apologize, buddy.
No big deal, man. I hear you every day, so it's almost the same. But
no, it was very important to cancel all those dates and come down to West Palm Beach. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because we have lots to do down here.
I could, but I got a business to run, so it'd be nice, though.
All right, buddy. We'll see you out there next week.
All right, man.
Next
Thanks
month.
a lot. You guys have fun. Keep warm.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pep.
Yeah, it's only 72 degrees here.
We, by the way, we're supposed to get rain here, because, of course, fucking Black Cloud Kenny, I had so it's going to be, we took off, we made 40 minutes late.
It's going to rain.
No rain at all.
No.
It drizzled the other night. While my girlfriend and I in happier times were walking on the beach, holding hands and stuff.
Well, you were frolicking. I saw it, Jimmy. Kicking the water and laughing and giggling and
we were kind of running,
hugging each other.
Hold on to those memories.
Running to and fro.
To and fro? Sure.
Hold on to those memories like they were yesterday.
I really should. My fucking life is turning into... my life is turning into a fucking collection of Jim Croce songs.
Some of them were nice love songs.
They were wonderful songs. I love Jim Croce.
Yeah, terrific stuff.
Of course they were.
Time in a Bottle.
Oh.
You know what? We are really going to be up Schitt's Creek tomorrow.
Why?
We got these stupid meetings.
Yeah.
We better rob a bank so we have some fucking material for tomorrow. Jesus H. Christ. We're going to have to go out, rob a bank. Jimmy, feel free to rape.
Jimmy will continue telling us what's going on with his
I kind of want to hear what's going to happen there.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get something out of the manager's meeting we're doing tonight.
Don't sell yourself short. You guys are very entertaining. You forget how terrific
I did have fun today.
Why is Kenny on mic?
You forget how terrific you are.
Why is Kenny on mic?
I don't. Is he? I thought that was just his normal volume.
Oh, because he was the bearer of bad news as far as even coming to Florida?
Yeah, the weather's been great, Kenny. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you said it was going to rain.
It could change. No, Friday I was worried about Friday flying. That's what I was worried about.
We use planes.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry.
All right.
All right, why don't we do line of the day? Jesus.
You know what it is? He's afraid that the rain is going to hit his hair and it's going to fill up with water and his head's going to crack and he's just going to tip over. Because rain doesn't bounce off his hair. It fills it up like a jug. I don't know what that means. It just makes me laugh. Think of Kenny's head tilted to the side.
He probably has a massive afro. You just add water to it. And
it would explode like those Japanese noodles when they throw them in the
it would spring to life if we just throw a little water on it.
And it's like a big afro, and in high school they all call him Nig Hair, and he hated it.
Made it up with his nightstick ever since.
You know that he uses the drawers in the hotel room? Does anyone else do
Yes.
that? You do too?
Yeah.
Why?
Put my clothes in?
What, do you live out of your suitcase?
Yeah, and the floor.
You're a vagabond.
No, I put them in the drawers. Why not?
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
That's not crazy.
Drawers, the closets. You hang your clothes up?
I don't even hang them up. I don't even have a dresser that works at my abode. So
oh, my God.
Why do it on the road?
You college kids.
Yeah,
I won't live out of something. I hang everything. As soon as I get in, I unpack completely.
All All right, it's time for Line of the Day. We got the runner-up line of the day, sponsored by BowDogFight.com. Here is today's runner-up line of the day.
I mean, they just come up. All they want to do is, they come up, yeah, I want to give you a blowjob. How about $20? You know.
All right. To me?
Nah. Oh. I'm saying that's about the horse. They come up. These girls come up. They come up and
you were going to fight because I said okay first.
I know.
And you jumped in on
that's
it.
That's 10 each, 2 cocks.
I had money coming out of my pocket.
Hope you got mud flaps on your tonsils. Thank you. I was wondering where that one was going.
Yeah, it was a good one.
What is this about? Can't go to the phones anymore? What, is it shut off?
What? We locked out?
I don't know.
What happened? Damn it.
I don't know. Let's try that.
Damn it.
John in Jersey, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey, man.
Yesterday I went to a bar to watch a football game.
Yeah.
And as I'm walking in, this one guy says, Ant. And I was like, no, John. He's like, you're not Anthony from Opie and Anthony? I was like, no. We walk in, he walks to the right, I walk to the left, I sit down. Some guys from another table tap me on the shoulder, and the guy's like, Anthony, right? I was like, no. He said, Anthony from Opie and Anthony? I was like, no. So this
three-part joke?
Like literally, huh?
Is this a three-part joke where it happens again and then the punchline?
No. I swear to God, the guy actually took a picture of me with this camera because he's saying, no, you are Anthony. He bought me a drink.
Oh, nice.
It happened.
Did you fuck him?
Well, what were you doing? Were you dressed in a Nazi uniform? Who's stepping into the bar?
No, but when I got home, my wife and I punched in Anthony's MySpace account, and she's looking at your picture next to your car. And she's mesmerized that we're identical. Like with the hat on, we look exactly the same.
I got a twin.
All right, you got to send in a picture. We got to see this now.
I will. If the guys listening that actually took the picture, because he said he was going to send it in, but I'll send one in. I'm telling you, it's disgusting. It's fun.
Cool. Maybe we can have a lookalike contest.
Wow, that ain't too hack.
Send it in, chef.
I'll send it in. All right.
So if you look like a member of the show, send your picture in. We'll have fun with that for 5 minutes.
Enjoy your.
Let's go to Alan in West Palm Beach. Alan, what's up?
Guys, what's up? Listen.
Hey, Al.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I was in there. I was one of the listeners that was there. I was there around 7:30. By 9:15, I had to leave. It was just too painful sitting in that room.
Oh, no.
Why? What was wrong with the room? Maybe we can make it better for tomorrow's people.
Oh, man, decorated. We had the Buzz banner, and we had that girl with the camouflage tank top.
It was a little creepy. You guys were just in that room just staring at a banner.
Yeah, we weren't really staring at her, though, believe me.
All right. Thank you, Al. Sorry.
But, it was great to see you guys. I saw you briefly.
Line of the Day, sponsored by BowDogFight.com. Log on and watch American fighters battle for the right to represent the U.S. in a bout against the Russians. It's all on BowDogFights.com. Is it BowDogFights or BowDogFight.com? Probably BowDogFight.com. Why are you breathing heavy, Jimmy? Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay. BowDogFight.com, a mixed martial arts tournament and docu-reality unlike any seen before. Here is today's Line of the Day.
Here comes Line of the Day. Who's that sweet boy? I did. I hate saying tight, too. It's like a high school boy. Yeah, this is tight and wet. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a sexual hack. That's the fucking girl fart joke of sexual talk.
That is really hacky.
If you're in tighter and wetter, you'd be a baby mouth.
What else are you going to say?
Like that.
Well, there you go. Line of the Day from old Jimmy Norton.
Another pedophilia joke. Way to throw a curveball, Jim. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking Phil Negro. Knuckleball after knuckleball after knuckleball.
Jim is in a self-hating mood today.
Yeah.
It'll continue tomorrow, Jimmy?
I hope not, dude.
We enjoyed the happy Jimmy, too.
Yeah, I don't want to be like this. I don't know what is... Something tells me I'm just... I don't know. I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out?
It'll all be taken care of by dinner tonight.
I don't know about that.
I think we see Happy Jimmy on the show tomorrow.
We're going to see what answer I get tonight. Guarantee I'll know if she was lying.
Oh, my God. You're going to ask the question again?
No, but I'll just know. We'll talk about it.
You're going to interrogate her a little bit? And try to feel her out?
It's not. She didn't do anything wrong. Mm-hmm. But I know by the way she answered me, she wanted to say, like, yeah, I probably would like it more if it was bigger, but she didn't want to hurt my feelings. What guy wants to hear that shit?
Maybe we could get, like, an attachment. Like an add-on.
I know, but they probably wouldn't make it my color. I have to just turn the lights off because it's purple.
Maybe make an add-on with like little cute bumps and stuff. Maybe little designs.
I hope she didn't notice. Then we'd be fucking. I'd pull it out and half my dick would still be in her.
I'm trying to fish it out.
Yeah, it's like jacking off.
All right. I say Happy Jimmy tomorrow. You watch.
Yeah.
He works it all out.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for checking us out today. We greatly appreciate it.
And I say E-Rock or somebody walks around the station, and just to be a goof, try to find Opie and Anthony anything. I say that should be the goal. To walk around the station in the cubicles and stuff real quick with your video camera and try to guess what morning show is on this station.
Oh, my God.
I'm a stickler for accuracy.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
All righty.
Lovely Nordic nymph, jiggly Jimmy Norton. No, that pulchritude is real. It's real. Smooth amoeba-like skin. Smooth where it counts. Shaved like a buxom baby. As hairless as a toad. Too much for one man. Without apology.
Line of the Day is brought to you by Bodog. If you'd like to vote on any of the weekly show polls, go to I Like to Listen.